up here in our first game of the night. Waffle versus Tokan. May versus Anji.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
Arxis versus Wi-Fi.
Arxis versus Wi-Fi. Rocking the default May color. And already kind of starting off, both players really just... Wow, that neutral is a lot more permeable than I thought it would be.
We are swinging. We're at no intros. No nothing. We're here to play. Fantastic throw.
Grab.
Waffle is ready. Again!
Oh, Waffles can't keep getting away with this.
Not letting... just not allowing that skip that we see Anji's get away with so often. Tokanz. Bit of his own medicine. Nice setup with the butterfly. Beautiful block on the dust, but still gonna get open. Super might just be enough for the wall break. Oh,
yeah. Oh wow, okay.
No!
I thought that was so close. But having the safe jump goes in, and no, trying to use the super, but gets hit by the Orca after. Unexpected follow-up, but this time instead of going for the spin, getting the grab himself. Toxanz getting a point on the board.
That was a really gross side swap from Waffle, so that the killer whale hit on the right side. But hey,
it was unexpected. Like
it's
like
awesome.
You miss it, and it's like, oh, I'm not gonna get hit by this, and then you get hit by the Orca splash, and sometimes that can be game. I've lost some pretty tight matches, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, really?
So tense.
Oh.
Waffle has quarter, get the command throw.
Yep.
He's gonna cash in.
Going for the safe jump. Oh, just go for the grab, anticipating a more defensive option there, but unfortunately getting caught for it. Dropping out of the ground. Good tech on the grab there. Clash. We see Toxanz come out. Oh,
big counter. That should be enough.
Ooh.
That'll do it. Beautiful. This is a fantastic Toad setter for tonight. Just so back and forth already.
Oh, wow.
Waffle's not slipping. Toxanz want to see if the nerves are getting to Waffle at all. They aren't.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Waffle might just have a little bit of matchup knowledge here because we're seeing a lot more of that slower, instead of constantly in your face, anticipating these spins. In fact, getting a really good low there, kind of defaulting to a grab. Could have been teched, but unfortunately not.
Great back dash from Waffle. Getting big damage out, evening it up. Has full bar.
Yep. Break the wall with super here, get the advantage. Get all that damage too. Oh wow, it killed!
Yeah, closing it out with the dust will just be enough for Toxanz to take our very first round over Waffle.
I felt like we saw that kind of similar matchup in game one there, and that didn't kill then, but just like oddly the turnaround, being able to get just a small amount of damage to close it out. Get up!
Toxanz clearly kind of remapping the combo route a bit, getting a little bit more damage out with that dust, it looked like. Because I don't think they closed it with the standing dust last time. It was just enough.
Dude, this game's routing could get so crazy. I love it. I just love Guilty Gear. Why they have to keep changing Axel every single season. Oh, really clean combo.
I'm sure we'll see in Axel tonight.
Hey, if we see an Axel, let's get a pension started in chat. Bring back Charge. So much muscle memory, years of muscle memory reset because of the fact that they changed Renson off of Charge slash to just quarter circle slash.
Can I get a Where's My Sonic Boom?
Yeah, so the song is like on a milk carton, like, Renson lost, please find him. But man, really good close out there from Toxanz. Turn this up around and still getting such clean amount of damage out here.
Well played, slow down there, getting that side swap, trying to force Toxanz into the corner. Nice job, keeping just out of range, forcing the burst. Take this slow. Oh, there's the dance. Toxanz forced to use it a bit more reactively. Waffle's proven to be able to see through it. RC forward for the big damage.
Not close
Barely
enough
done
to the
enough.
ground there. Oh my!
Oh,
These DPs!
going up.
Oh my gosh, Toxanz is playing so tight right now, not allowing for Waffle to get in on their own terms. And we're seeing a lot of just Toxanz constantly approaching and opening up Waffle continuously.
Yeah, it really does seem like Toxanz is slowing it down a little bit just to play a bit more reactively. You know, still getting the dances in, just has to do it once he realizes that Waffle's throwing something out. Yeah, basically just using it like a DP.
I mean, really, there's a lot of confidence that comes with choosing to use that move in that way. But hey, if it works, it works.
It's working. Hey,
Yeah,
that's one dance that he hasn't gotten thrown out of, so that's progress.
Definitely really good for that. We're gonna see if Waffle might be just taking a second to rest their hands, kind of get into the mindset to be able to come back from this. We are playing first to 3, so you know there is a chance that we could see a huge just
We might even
Toxanz?
Oh,
What happened?
Oh,
no.
quick technical difficulty on Toxan's end. However, that doesn't change the fact that Waffle is also waiting. We might be seeing, like you said, it might just be a break. Just stretch the fingers, you know, get up from your chair, take a second. No, I was wondering if we were going to be seeing a character.
Honestly,
no,
I was really debating. Like I was like, are we gonna? But
sticking to the May. Yeah, again, Arxis versus Wi-Fi.
Thank you, Arxis, for making a stable game. We love
I-
our game.
I have a buddy, biggest fighting game head I know, like complete lab rat. For some reason, his computer just doesn't let him play Arxis games online. I don't know what it is. It's specifically Arxis games. He can't play Grand Blue online. He can't play Rev 2. He can't play Strive. Like, there's something that just says no.
Is he built for delay?
I
Can he only
guess
play
so.
delay based?
Fighters is down right now, apparently.
Oh, let's hope that that's not going to lead to
It looks like
everything else going down. That would be very bad.
our lobby's still up. We still have folks waiting for their game. Waffle's still here, so it's still, it looks like, on individual end for our needs at least. But yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, Arxis servers all going down together is unfortunately a habit that these servers happen to have, but we're just hoping that it's just PC problem.
They're all in the same outhouse. That's where our games all their
Like, hey, you're shutting down. I'm gonna shut down too.
Yeah, well, if he's going on break, he doesn't have to work right now.
It's
not fair.
Oh my gosh. But from what we're seeing so far of this current set, kind of what are we thinking Waffle has to start switching up? You know, I feel like we're seeing a lot of buttons come out, a lot of pressure, and almost I want to say it's starting to lead to a little bit of kind of like an impatient play style that Toxanz is taking massive advantage of.
It does. I'm not gonna. You don't want to psychoanalyze anybody. Waffle might be feeling nerves a little bit. At current, I think the best thing would be to take a note out of Toxan's book, maybe slow down a bit, kind of force Toxanz to make that approach. Because like we saw in those first rounds, when Waffle was forcing Toxanz to make the approach, when Toxanz was trying to dance in for free, Waffle was just getting throw after throw, stacking up that damage. If they can maybe diversify how they're punishing, or once again force Toxanz into that situation, then I think they still completely have a shot at this. Like they are far from out of it.
Yeah, the comeback is very possible here. I mean, we're gonna have to see if the slowdowns come out, and we are seeing Toxanz starting to do this immediately out of spin, go into a follow-up. So that's anticipating that Waffle is trying to grab there. So possibly, you know, some jump-ins or kind of crazy cross-ups that we've been seeing earlier in this set might possibly do some really good work there for Waffle.
It's like we were saying, it pays to like diversify not only your character picks, but how you're playing your character. You can't be too, like, you never want to fall into a flowchart. You know, you never want to be too easy to just like anticipate.
Mm.
And I think that's all Waffle needs to do. Waffle clearly has the aggression. He just needs to throw, like, switch around how exactly he's going about it.
Yeah, definitely Toxanz are really just adapting there and, you know, going from constantly getting thrown out of spin to seemingly setting up these situations that allow for him to spin and immediately go into the DP follow-up. So, I mean, if we see more of that kind of solid mentality, you know, Toxanz could certainly make this a 3-0, but Waffle could come back. And that would be more guilty gear for us, y'all. So,
speaking of, while we have the time, just looking at the bracket, are there any of these matches that you're looking forward to in particular? Any names you recognize?
So, Garlic Bread and Imagine. I know I saw both of those players earlier in the season for some stream matches, and they both played pretty cool. So I'm honestly kind of looking forward to seeing kind of how both of those matches play out. And especially our follow-up here, which it does seem like Wachito did beat out Yada 3-0.
Wow.
So that's a crazy change in game plan. Like, wow, like that's just so solid. But Toxanz is back. We're going to see Wachito versus Mooni, who also beat Flair 3-0. We're seeing some big players go down the losers.
I was going to say, Toxanz sitting here 2-0. We are letting the intro rock, it looks like. Threatening another 3-0 on Waffle. We are really just blowing people up tonight. Ooh, okay.
All right.
But Toxanz gets the first big interaction. That's Waffle back in the corner. Counter.
Oh, and here we see Toxanz once more showing that patience, going that small step back, and then immediately following up with the counter hit slash. Goes for the safe dash in, not seeing any interaction necessarily from Waffle there, understanding that was just not the time to press. But we're seeing a really good push here. Gets the grab on the spin. Oh, but the reversal! Ooh, it's so close. Waffle not down for the count just yet, but so close to it. The jump out misses the aerial.
Careful.
Ooh.
Try to control some space. That butterfly. Very bold walk-ups from Waffle. Oh, and the toe tap.
The kick.
Max distance. Standing K will take it.
That was just so close there.
Waffle's winner's run is on. Round point here. Not looking to slow down. A massive combo. Huge wall break. On the back foot. Looks like slowing it down a bit here. But Toxanz fighting these little openings, fighting these jabs, getting that throw. Playing round butterfly so well.
Ooh, we see Waffle trying to press buttons, trying to get a counter hit out of this corner. But unfortunately, Toxanz gets the burst fate and is going to kill with super here. A 3-0.
Really big. Very explosive.
We're definitely going to have to see kind of the game plan here. Oh, but Yamazaru getting a really good, I was like, dust. That's a spell in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Expecting Runt to try and mash out. It looks like, all right, setting the deck. Stacking the hand, getting ready. Just holding it. Oh, wow, Runt finds an opening through it.
Oh, it just default to grab!
A beautiful grab from Yamazaru. Since the distance is closed, I know what you want. And again! Gonna just throw out the big ball.
Definitely think, unfortunately, Runt isn't necessarily taking advantage of Axel's really big, kind of upside here. Seeing it a little bit shown there. But, you only need to hit Asuka's projectiles once to make them dissipate. So a lot of Asuka's pressure, just using simply 5P, not 5P, but using both of the crap. I'm trying to remember the move names so I can sound like a Guilty Gear player for real. But friggin' his quarter circle heavy, or quarter circle back heavy, and the Rainwater. Both of those moves can just clear so many of the projectiles if used in the right distance, but it requires that distance to be made. But Yamazaru being so good at getting in here, not really giving the chance for Runt to be able to use those tools, and we are going to see the wall break here.
Yeah. Runt's already gotten some good damage off. I think the biggest thing is just that once Asuka gets the ball rolling, it's so hard to slow him down. Oh, big counter hit, jump in. We're not even stacking the deck. We're just cashing in that bar for some damage. Second wall break, another positive bonus. Runt does have all the bar in the world to work with. Expecting the throw on incoming. Forces Yamazaru to burst. Oh,
Bam,
beautiful
bam.
here.
No time stop combo. Let's go.
We're saucing it. Oh.
Wow.
That's matchup knowledge through the shield as well, closing it out.
Yeah, the shield going down there was just, that was blood in the water for that combo, and for it to go down the way it did, just kind of sometimes the way it goes for Asuka. But we are seeing a really good pushback here, a clean combo carry, hopefully over to the wall, but gets hit by the reversal. Sickle Storm for the win.
Run back the game. Right over your head. Oh no, but one of the orbs is gonna hit. Got run the corner.
Oh wow.
Alright, stack of the hand. We're seeing Runt just play so confidently. Finding these openings. There's no fear at all.
Whoa, just outside of the range.
Guarantee's ready. Good blocks into the sweep to close it. Or that was even sweep. That was just 2K. Oh man, this Yamazaru definitely knows how to play this, but Runt very clearly has plenty of time with the Axel Asuka matchup.
Definitely a very scary one. You know, we see the moments where it does start to snowball a little bit in Asuka's ball court. You know, seeing the wall break, getting the safe jump in, and being able to find those options to get further opportunities. You know, really something that Asuka just thrives in. You see the cross up there.
Gotta approach.
Just run up, grab. Just do
Hey,
it.
hey, if it works. It's the thing of Runt is throwing out all of these hitboxes. Even if they don't hit, keeping Yamazaru on the back foot is the win con. As long as Asuka can't set up, you are A-okay. And Runt is just playing that beautifully. Not giving Yamazaru a second to breathe. Got the tornado going for a second there. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Yamazaru kind of like choosing to back off there. Definitely an interesting choice. Oh, with the burst bait! Oh man, this is going to be a lot of damage. Oh, but oh man, failing to get the wall there.
Failing the wall break. Failing the wall break, but getting the anti-air is crazy. It's like, no, I'm here for the parade. Nice counter reading the mash out from Runt. Yamazaru heard us talking. Hey, I know what I'm doing. Very clearly isn't going to let Runt control the momentum here. Gonna forgo the wall splash to set the deck a little bit. Refresh the hand. Another beautiful block on the burst. Cash it into the wall break.
Runt just not having luck right now with these defensive options. Constantly getting caught out of it. Oh, impatience trying to anticipate a low there. Gets opened up by a full charge dust.
That last round especially was decisive. Yamazaru clearly getting a bit more of how Runt wants to play this down. And it is setting up such an interesting... There's such an interesting little metagame going on of both Runt and Yamazaru trying to figure each other out, trying more so than anything to get in the other's head. right now.
when you're playing the elite zoner character, the zoner archetype, that's definitely the type of game plan just as a baseline that you want to run. But now we're seeing these players use their individual characters in the unique interactions they have, using the tornado to even set up some pressure there. And man, we're seeing a solid play from Runt being able to constantly confirm.
I'm guessing the jump, reading the jump into an air throw. Oh, I see that coming. Sickle storm right through. Big damage. One more big hit. Oh, I think. Yeah, he's got to eat it. Big wall splat. Yamazaru. Lots of bonus. Oh, does Runt's gotta faultless it. But covering that space, just the standing. I think that was just standing slash. Close out the round. Runt going for the deepest dive in I've ever seen. They're knocking him right out of the sky. Oh, all right, we're stacking the hand. But he's got Runt back to the wall.
Now, very huge health deficit right now. Yamazaru definitely at the advantage. Oh, but the tornado stopping all of those projectiles! I didn't even think that was possible!
Run with a big anti-air, doesn't quite have the bar for much else.
The close slash was a huge opening there, but not being able to capitalize off of it. Once more using the deflect shield.
Ballsy from Runt, constantly throwing that out. Once again, final round. Sets back and forth. Trying to NATO Yamazaru a little closer. If you give him the time, he will just throw these cubes. There's no shame in a little chip.
Yeah, Runt definitely want to keep an eye on that deck there. Just wait for the spells to be out, or at least the useful spells for pressure. That's kind of where you want to try to find those moments to press against Asuka. And we're seeing Runt literally make those snap decisions, but getting unfortunately counter-poked out by one of the projectiles.
Yamazaru's got the staff, he's got the tutor. His hand is exactly what he wants it to be. Now Runt finding a path through, forcing out the burst. Oh, but almost full screen. That orb's gonna hit. Yamazaru's gonna take the lead 2-1 over Runt.
And truly, when you're not anticipating the overhead orb, it just happens. Like you're on the ground thinking you're safe, and then all of a sudden you just get opened up by something random. And it's like, where'd that even come from?
It's Axel and like the Willem Dafoe look up like, oh, all right.
me watching the orb come down to kill me as I'm crouch blocking. So I thought I would be safe.
Oh, I hit a button. My bad.
Yeah, tried to anti-air L. But here we are going into the next match. Wow.
Runt opening with an attempt at a just sprint up throw.
I mean, hey, that's an Axel classic. Sometimes that just you gotta see and test the waters. But really good 2K 2D to be able to get out of the corner here and capitalizes off the close slash combo there. Only getting 2 hits in before a burst, but still good damage nonetheless.
Feels like Runt has had enough, not even letting Yamazaru like fill his hand in his face anymore. Just trying to keep him guessing.
Oh, what?
Okay, Yamazaru very low. Oh no!
Is this gonna hit? Oh, the 2 beats didn't hit, but it was able to be canceled.
You had time for the PRC. Just trying to close it out.
That was such a tight window there. I was honestly thinking the 2P was gonna get hit by the super. Being able to get him out the air with the heavy slash. Oh my gosh.
Yamazaru looking for the jump. Runt expecting the expectation. That's I love to see for these high-level players just downloading each other over the course. And Yamazaru's getting so much value off of this quarter, chipping down Runt to almost 40%.
Ooh, tried to go and go for the command grab while the tornado was being blocked, but that allowed for Yamazaru to just go through it. And here's the safe jump, possibly incoming.
Oh, that might be blocked. No!
Oh, what?
Yamazaru hit something! The path through. Yamazaru has
Yeah, very
first.
crazy
He has bar.
Oh my gosh. Breaks the bar to be able to get as max damage as he can. Tries to go for it, and just does it again.
From the bottom of the building, Runt finds the anti-air, evens us up. We are 2-2. Gonna be going to our final game in this set. And only our second set of the night.
Yeah, no, started out with a 3-0 and then being able to come all the way to here to 5, game 5. That's definitely fun.
Oh yeah, no, this is a fantastic tone setter for the rest of tonight. And this is still either player's game. Runt bursting immediately, not trying to let Yamazaru get any momentum at all, but back to the classics, the throw immediately out of the pull-in. Gonna cash in for the damage. Runt's in a very dangerous spot. Yamazaru gonna have plenty of bar to work with. Got the stab set up, and that's gonna be a nice, quick first round.
That range was nasty, but definitely good spacing on Yamazaru's part.
Ooh, we get the freeze even. Big jump in, runs back is to the wall, gets the low, and it's just taking Runt on a around the world journey. We're seeing the whole map.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm so impressed to see how conscious. Oh my gosh, how conscious Yamazaru is of the cards in his deck, using to like literally quick cast these things just to get the slot open, and Yamazaru being able to take the last round. Let's see how this rolls out, man. We're gonna let the intros rock?
Yeah! Look at him!
Oh my god, that's so hard.
That's my baker, dude.
They're just both on the ground. Wait, let's just stay on the ground here.
Yeah, but also I'm here to win. We got like the manga color on Venom here.
Yo, RoboKai knowing full and well what he's going into. I'm gonna be interested to see if they're actually gonna try to bring RoboKai back.
I mean,
actually, are they? Because I thought we got like some trailer or character
we got a tease for 2.0 where one looks absolutely like RoboKai.
That's gonna be so.
That's gonna be super hype.
RoboKai going up against the Venom, so it's like the RoboKai head and then normal RoboKai.
Nice like max range poke there from CFGC, forcing out Garlic Bread's first. Nice and early. Red RC gonna get. There's dude, Venom combos are so saucy.
Gosh.
I love this character.
Seeing Venom played at this like high level, I normally have not seen a lot of Venom. You know, I definitely felt like he was unfortunately a little bit of a weak launch. But those who stuck with him truly do get that amount of just payoff. And oh my gosh.
A nice reversal from Garlic Bread, but CFGC closing it out with the dive kick for our first round.
Wait, that was some dizzy shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yo, the complete halt in the air to get the triple kicks. Yo,
it is a crazy dive kick that they've given them. Ooh, big hits. Gonna get the wall splat into super zone. Not quite enough.
Does safe jump in and
but the throw!
Wow.
We're having fun. Perfect from that CFGC to close out our first game. That CFGC's lobby avatar looks like SpongeBob.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to hold back from saying that.
Awesome. That's 1,000% intentional. That's awesome.
Yo, he's ready.
He is. I mean, clearly, what we just saw was CFGC being very ready.
Oh, we got the Batman theme out here.
Game 2. Garlic Bread trying to close the distance here. Oh my god, the block from CFGC!
Oh, and that's a full conversion. Oh, drops it unfortunately, but still such a huge amount of damage from round start. Not even 20 seconds into the round.
I like Garlic Bread trying to take a little bit of control of the distance with that Michael sword, but just cannot quite. Gotta be careful. I was gonna say the ball is still set. You need to be careful.
Oh, not respecting the pool play.
This man's out here playing billiards while you're playing Guilty Gear.
And that definitely seemed like it was just the last ball there, catching Garlic off guard, but then a super great backdash to be able to punish the grab attempt. We are going to see the wall break here. No super necessarily, but still, that health core is so low now.
Phenomenal damage. Garlic Bread get one good like Michael sword loop off here. Couldn't close it out. That's a fantastic life bar lead. There's the first one into the Red FC. There it is.
Man. I mean, we were seeing CFGC have such good control of the board, but not being able to keep it up because Garlic Bread is starting to show the amount of things that Dizzy can do. A lot of setup, a lot of just kind of things that if you kind of jump over it. Ooh.
That beautiful trade. Garlic Bread going, you sauced me once. Never again. CFGC's back to the wall. Again.
And the confirmation. Still with the... Oh,
it's not gonna kill.
But, you know, still getting the wall perk with that. Oh, go back dash.
Throw the false set up. Ooh, the second hit from the sweep will connect. That guy set up his gameplay, but the PRC forward just for a throw. Garlic Bread will even it up. We are 1-1.
That was quite the match. we're seeing both players really get to the point where literally it can be like the 1 or 2 hits from each other to be able to close it out. You know, CFGC not being down for the count necessarily, but Garlic Bread definitely picking up the slack. Want to see a basic trigonometry character versus Yu-Gi-Oh character so badly. Yo. Chat's wild.
CFGC triangles this tier bet. Get the gameplay going. There it is. I was just saying, we've seen Garlic Bread be willing to trade getting hit by a ball for the freeze on CFGC. For CFGC to play a little more, can't think of a word. Let's just say like flexible. Gotta stay moving. Gotta stay moving against the queen.
Keep playing open-mindedly there.
There you go. But oh my god.
Yo.
Doesn't matter if you're pivoting back and forth. That Michael sword will hit everything that is horizontal.
These bad dashes are crazy here. We're seeing them consistently come out and constantly getting back on these lows. And just the run-up throw, being able to close it out there.
Good jump of the fireball from CFGC. We're looking for a way in. CFGC back against the wall. CFGC faultlessing. Yeah, a good bit of this to kind of minimize the pressure, minimize the chip that he's taking, but it's still adding up. Oh, quick flash there. Here he comes with the PRC, so the Garlic Bread has time to anti-air the Norwal, the sword.
Ooh. Not close enough to be able to close it out, and this does give CFGC the chance to be able to make a huge comeback. Here goes for a crazy cross-up and gets it opening with the low. You can see a burst come out here. Garlic Bread sitting on the meter. But we're going to have to see if Garlic Bread just chooses to save it for the next round if that ends up being the case.
Forcing out the forcing out the burst. That fireball will connect. Garlic Bread turning it around, taking the lead now.
I'm ready, depression.
I was gonna say, yeah, very, very, very clearly SpongeBob.
I'm ready, depression. I'm ready, depression.
All right, moving to our fourth, potentially last game. If Garlic Bread can keep this up. See, CFGC has these phenomenal conversions when he does get the ball rolling and get into his game plan, it's unstoppable, but Garlic Bread is doing such a good job stopping him from taking the momentum, bursting early. CFGC, the ball set up.
A couple of these
Dual
rolls
ownership.
getting past Garlic Bread. Oh, such a tight
Ooh.
Garlic Bread being able to get in with the burst, stopping that pressure.
Air dash over the ball. CFGC said never again. Catching him on the second attempt. Like running in. Catching it with the Michael Sword. Can't get the second pickup. CFGC.
Right.
Oh, we got the Oki. Eyes on you. Oh, but the reversal. Good block from CFGC. As the bar should be able to close out here. Yeah, that'll do it.
Didn't even need to use the meter with that health, but man, still such a good comeback there. We saw Garlic Bread get a really great opening. Honestly, kind of expecting to, like you were saying earlier, like snowball a little bit, but it ended up kind of evening out there.
And that is a phenomenal example of what I was talking about. CFGC just with making the most out of every situation. Garlic Bread, needs to just not give him any, but the black hole on the command throw. Catch it in. Oh my gosh, the ricochet. Good block from Garlic Bread. Michael Sword into RC, got the ice set up.
Well, there's some things that you see and you just can tell yourself that's never going to happen again. ThatShyGuy, I don't think is going to get a chance to run up grab like that.
No. Garlic Bread looking to finish. Can't find it, but the air throw!
Wow!
All right. Garlic Bread not slowing down either. CFGC looking at losers. Can't close out this round.
Yeah, definitely needs to lock in. The health deficit isn't too crazy now, but you know, just you don't want to be at low health against Dizzy, especially with the type of stuff that she can set up against you if you're at that disadvantage.
I mean, we saw that swift 60% last round from Garlic Bread.
Yeah, now
just
we're seeing some quick shots.
Both are just trying to gain control of this middle distance. Dizzy
Oh, not quick enough on the RC.
So many far-reaching things you could throw out. CFGC running under, taking the corner, forcing out Garlic Bread's burst. Trying to find a hit. There it is.
Right.
Here's the setup. Ooh, nice blocks from Garlic Bread. Oh my god.
Wow.
There's the low.
Very solid defense. I don't know. Oh,
nope.
I didn't know if that was intentional.
I think that may have been a drop. A great throw. The side switch. Oh my gosh. Phenomenal closeout. The tempo early enough. Or is Imagine just going to be able to bowl right through him?
Oh, really good punch there.
Kwan already tried to set up.
Why did I feel like the starting of the guitars in this song was like Grandma Ranch?
Yeah. Oh, the tornado clipping Imagine again. Struggling a bit to answer that, but that's Kwan in the corner. That's exactly what Chipp wants. Here we go.
Years out in the yard.
Counter hit.
Wait, I can't say that.
Oh.
Oh, with the rope timer being set up there.
Here we go.
Carry all the way to the wall here. Oh my
down.
gosh.
And with the shadow clones, gonna get that wall break.
Do not want to be set up in the corner with that tether there. Such a crazy new move to add to this character.
YRC, the jumping.
So far.
Drop a kicker. Kwan will close out the first round. Oh my god, Imagine just gonna sneak right under that chain. Cannot punish though. Oh, and the clothesline from Hal.
All right, gets the ground control. We are seeing Kwan get just a lot of kind of spacing and control here. But we are seeing Imagine starting to press buttons, not wanting to let that keep going. Using the Alpha Blade.
I do really like what we're seeing from Kwan, setting up the tornado and then running into it to make it very hard for Imagine to get any kind of Chipp really wants those clip-in hits that you can convert off of, and Kwan is just not giving Imagine that at all. Beautiful hit here, did block the burst, and another jump in to close it out. You know, when we saw this matchup, I did not imagine it would be Axel jumping in on Chipp to close out the rounds, but so far, Kwan is two of.
I mean, the best way to kind of start your game plan is to do the unexpected. I mean, if you're the zoner going up against a rushdown, sometimes truly playing the rushdown from the zoner's, perspective is just, it's crazy.
What if I'll bring it to you? Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah.
This is how we did it in the 1800s.
Yeah, literally, like, are you even alive then?
or whenever Axel's from. I don't remember how old
Axel has been thrown around so many timelines. Literally in the anime, like at the end of one of the episodes, it just shows him in the prehistoric age.
Yeah,
and he's just like, oh, come on.
Ooh, good burst bait from Imagine. Cashing in here. Get that bargain to get that damage. But Kwan, as soon as boots hit the ground, getting a hit on Imagine and not letting him play with that lead.
Oh, the tornado!
A whirlwind's gonna hit. Imagine has to respect this NATO. Kwan is doing such a good job playing around this tool. Still looking for a sneaky throw. The overhead and Red RC to close it out. Kwan is playing with the entire bag of tricks.
Honestly, just so good on him to do so. I mean, you don't want to hold back against Chipp because now we're seeing kind of the moments when Chipp gets in, but the close slash to be able to get away from all that. Really good patience there to press.
As soon as Kwan feels any sign of hesitation, just swinging for the fences. It's working out. But Imagine finding his footing a bit, trying to just tear through Imagine, getting some good damage.
Oh,
trying
man.
to tear through Kwan, but gotta be careful.
That whirlwind coming through twice and the command grab. Oh, tries to go for it again. Oh, gets the heavy slash, no burst to stop the upcoming dust.
Another jump in. Oh.
All right. We don't got quit out. It's okay.
We're good. It's
okay.
all good. I'm fully expecting we gotta start beta blading these. We gotta start DPing. Like, Kwan wants to jump in.
Oh, and we did just get an update from chat. Oopsie, of all people, welcome to stream. Oops. But yeah, it does look like Toxanz did get another 3-0 against Yamazaru. Literally, we just saw how crazy Yamazaru was playing at the end of that match there against Runt, and then just getting 3-0'd. Not out of the tournament just yet, but definitely gonna have to see how that plays out.
Yeah. Yamazaru gonna be joining everybody else in losers. Oh my gosh, just jumping K, a button I don't know if I've ever even seen from Axel. Oh wow, the 6B getting ready. Here comes Imagine. Kwan bursting to keep the momentum. And again, Imagine forced to respect this tornado. Kwan is getting so much off of it. PRC for the anti-air.
Ooh, dropped.
Trying to close it out. Here's the
okay.
tornado.
Ooh,
wow,
tries to go for 2S, but unfortunately too close to the ground. And now we're seeing Imagine make a huge comeback here. Is going to use that super and get that advantage.
All right. This one, Imagine needs to play off this. Wow. Big jump in. Got the rope set up. Nice.
I was kind of sorry for a second there from Kwan. I was expecting the deflect shield, but unfortunately not coming out. But does not need it. Being able to once more close it out with the heavy slash. Man, this heavy slash just constantly getting hits. And like as I was saying it.
It does not matter how close to the ground Kwan is. He's gonna hit that button. it's working. Ooh, the kick follow up. There's the alpha blade for the wall splat. And good damage. Tornado set up. Imagine just trying to jump over it, trying to change things up. Finding little opening.
Oh no! Wow! Stop
the
for the UHS!
Just couldn't quite make it. Careful. See the pressure up. Nice high-low here. Rope is set up.
Just kick him in the face.
Standing kick to ribcage. Kwan with a opening with the Bridget. All right. Once again, though,
Bridget, that looks like Soul.
another. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Bridget,
Alright.
bad guy. Or bad gal, sorry.
Ooh, nice jump there. Both trying to set up here. Mooni did such a good job trying to control that neutral space with the yo-yo, but oh my gosh, May just drifting all over the place. We give the fury, that's barely not gonna kill.
But still so much damage regardless, and the health deficit being so low, we're gonna have to see if Mooni can keep it locked in, but gets hit by Dolphin. Oof, what a trade.
I say, that low, Wachito Rico is absolutely gonna take those to close out that first round. And I think Mooni, she had complete control over the momentum early. Yeah, gonna DP out there. Nice 6P.
Fly in.
Ooh, nice.
Wow,
keep
carry
it
him over.
going into the corner. Oh,
And
pull
the
the
return
yo-yo
yo-yo!
back.
Wow.
Jumping over Mr. Steel, we're anti-Aaron. He's feeling herself a bit. Nice
Good
DP.
DP.
Anything for a little bit more damage. Booty bump into the corner. And that's no Wachito
No,
Rico's
no
on
meter yet, no meter, no meter.
Pixel. Not dead yet.
Oh
More
my
hits.
gosh!
Oh. She's got those blocks.
Why is
Balancing
Vegeta
up.
playing so risky right now?
Gotta be careful of Mooni's burst. Oh no!
Really great grab. And straight into the super to get the wall break. The intention.
She has no chance to burst. Oh, the throw!
Wow! Vegito! Being able to keep it locked in with literally a pixel of health. I can barely see it.
Okay.
And that was round. Vegito could have lost that, and that would have been fine.
That was
But
crazy.
Still,
That wasn't even there were no stakes to that round. That was the most like it'll be fine no matter what happens. No, Wachito wanted to flex.
yeah, that was just so tight.
Woo! we are starting hype.
And we're gonna have to see how Mooni's gonna just register that going into this next match here. You know, we were seeing a lot of pushback from Mooni, a lot of really solid combos and confirms. So it really just kind of is gonna depend on if we can start seeing some windows to take advantage of instead of the other way around.
She had some great pressure there. Great block from Wachito. Oh, that's gonna hurt bad.
Ooh.
Wow, Wachito gets cornered. Doesn't get wall splat, but still gets a lot off it. Red RC just to hit the ground. Oh my god! The no cross up. Oh no! We weren't expecting the Orca.
That Orca literally just ate her, bro.
I thought we were blocking. Not quite. Oh wow, quick trade early. There is so much. I love how much air mobility there is from both players here. World going for some saucy stuff. The first nice jump over that charge tanker. A beautiful throw to steal corner.
Oh, but a huge counter hit. This is going to lead to some big damage. A drop in the corner, but still just pressure nonetheless, and more chip towards the wall. We see another reversal super come out here, being able to take such advantage of the end lab frames.
It's the downside to how aggressive Mooni's playing. It's working out beautifully, but she needs to start respecting these reversal supers. She's in kill range right now if Wachito decided to go for it. It's going to be some big damage.
We're
Not going to be able to kill.
Possibly hold it down.
Look out. There's the PRC.
Oh, uses the PRC and just runs over.
Don't got to be flashy. A quick 2-0 for Wachito Rico. Currently 1 game away from securing a top 8 spot.
Yeah, and Wachito definitely determined, one of the star players kind of this season, and not even just this season, but last season, being able to play so solid then. So it's really great to see the evolution and the determination to get to that top 8 on the winner's side. This is not necessarily an elimination match, you know, we're not in losers just yet, but that is going to be coming up soon.
Oh yeah.
And random so bad guy off to the right there. Don't mind him.
It's his day off, all right? He's hanging out.
He's just here, like standing watching.
He's letting us use his house for this, all right?
We look out in the distance, we see like the rocket. Oh, we got some Mooney believers in chat.
Mooney's got the people behind her. Team Rico is not slowing down. Oh my gosh. Normal throw into the command throw, into the wall break. We're gonna close this out.
Just following.
I cannot believe a quick perfect in our third game here.
Look, there had to be a quick moment to like rest each player rest their fingers, bro, or something.
letting that perfect round win rock. Wow, Wachito just, oh my lord! Into the wall break. He's not out of this yet. Oh no, no, that's bad. Round start grab. I'm turning this off. Opener.
All right, nice. No round start grab. It's over.
Dragon on the new color. We got David versus Soul here. I'm shocked. That bounced Ruthenium right back into the corner. First early. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. Big whiff on the Bandit Bringer. That low kick opening Ruthenium up. Blocks. Goes the distance a bit. Nice grab. Okay, here we go. We're looping.
Do it again.
We're playing Street Fighter. We're playing Street Fighter. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Can we get 5?
Oh my.
How about
Can
6? Nah, Dragon's done. Dragon's done.
Oh.
What was that?
Honestly.
Yo, all right, water on your face, Dragon, wake up. What was that?
5 whole grabs, man. Something's got to give somewhere.
5 throws and not a single one of them was wild. I'd be pissed. Ooh.
Very interesting interaction
there. Take those trade confirmed.
Oh, the DP whip in the corner. Corbin's gonna take all of this damage.
Oh,
straight into the Oh my gosh.
I know what you are, boy.
It kills.
Because you're me. Evening it up. I did not realize they buffed Heavy Mob to actually be able to hit there.
I remember when they made that change, everybody was like flipping out about him because it was like, oh my god, he's even crazier now.
This super isn't useless now, guys.
No, just jump on super.
Ooh, big jump in. Got a burst there.
And a really crazy anti with the close slash? What the hell? That was backwards.
The right facing 6-piece sending left. I love you, Guilty Gear. Dragon closing it out with a DP. Oh my god.
Absolutely wild work.
Somebody better have clipped that like 5 throws in a row at pixel health from Bridget. I can't believe it kept working.
I mean, the first like 3 times I could see how it worked 3 whole times.
Yeah.
But then like the 4th and the 5th was definitely like, okay, you gotta start teching.
You get 3.
All this shit, the key to the Iron Fist tournament. You gotta start teching them throws.
Come on, lock in. Oh no, nice block from Dragon. Wow, we are sliding in.
Open them up with dust.
DP
not carried to the corner, but it's alright. Just get all that damage in.
Nice backdash. Close slash gonna hurt. RC.
Oh wow, quick drop. Goes for the close slash pressure, but unfortunately does not get it.
Dragon said it's my turn to throw you.
Honestly, I was kind of anticipating a bit of a tech there. You know, we received those crazy amounts of grabs from Box, you know, with the mindset be there, but unfortunately not. Getting hit with the Kai Plastic.
Nice jump out from the stun state on. Ruthenium. Spot, ride the lightning.
Damage deficit, gets the burst, but still such a low amount of health. Just run up and grab. You know, like I could do all these different buttons, but
Gragon's trying to redeem himself here a bit.
Hey,
I say that he's currently up 2-0 in winners quarters.
I mean, hey,
has nothing
you can win the battle, but have you won the war yet? That's the real question.
And we're seeing a pivot from Ruthenium over to the Unica. Papa
You won't beat your child, would you?
Show it.
All right. Very good hit from very far away there. Unica kind of being known for her big buttons, I feel.
Oh, yeah. That cannon, sword, bat, it's big. It's big.
She uses it as many things.
A whole lot of... my magazine-fed bat.
This is like May, but minus the anchor.
Yeah. If I hit you with very advanced technology.
Ooh, it needs 2P there to get out of the pressure.
Nice jump.
Doesn't make Dragon flag. Oh, man.
Ooh, big anti-air. Momentum. Dragon has no burst. Does have the bar, though. Gotta be careful.
All right. Oh, what? Didn't kill?
Ooh. That didn't kill, but the max distance, like, running slash will. All right, Ruthenium. Finding a bit of footing here. Unica pick seems like it's working out. Maybe Gragon's just a little less knowledgeable on the matchup, or maybe Ruthenium's just a little more comfortable. Ooh, that is gonna hurt. Oh, there's the wake up.
Ooh,
oh, nice job.
That 6B, the 5B to catch out.
Just got the pushback from that is insane. Got that first. Ooh, that toe tap will hit you.
Follow up with the overhead. We're seeing such a crazy amount of pressure. Dragon's not letting up, but gets hit up by the DP, immediately bursts out of it.
I like that jab to force. Jab to force Gragon back down to the ground. Beam slash will take it. Ruthenium's on the board. After what felt like might be insurmountable. It's currently swinging back.
Yeah, definitely wanting to lock in there. Not necessarily a loser's match, but still rather it being on the winner's side. And honestly, the character switch might have been the right call here. Definitely not really going or getting as frequently grabbed or frequently kind of, I almost want to say red, you know, a little bit.
Yeah, no, it looks like the Unica pick from Ruthenium really letting him play the distance a bit more, which he seems more comfortable with. Say Soul has some big buttons, but it's a lot more about closing the distance and playing in people's faces. Gragon was comfortable with that, but really seems to be struggling when it's, oh my gosh!
That was
playing that middle
crazy
distance. That was
pressure.
Crazy dust.
Carry all the way to the corner.
That'll do it.
Ooh. See ya later, Dad.
Ruthenium playing this beautifully, completely taking control of the momentum of the match here.
Ooh, you see this huge stun edge come out. Oh, and she also gets to use it as a bike, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
We were talking about the many uses of this thing.
Side swap from Dragon. Still in the corner. Both players have burst.
Ooh, tries to go out of the corner with a button, but unfortunately gets caught out. Is able to get out with the DP there.
Ooh, jump away, not gonna work out. The big kick in. Ooh, red RC, side switch. Good block from Dragon.
Yup. Good burst.
Oh, the kick!
We're gonna see another burst. Oh!
Good block! Ruthenium going for that hero burst, trying to hold on to the round, but no. Dragon reminding him of how tense it currently is. 1 round away, top 8.
Oh, and the
Nice
pressure!
jump!
Oh, not being able to continue off of that aerial hit, but it's all right. Still good damage nonetheless.
Blocks into the dust. Dragon's got those same tricks. The wall break. No bar to cash in, but gonna start making some. Be careful with Ruthenium. Just barely got out of the stun state. Nice throw fling. Ooh, that red is gonna hurt.
Yup.
Might just get
Big
number super,
damage.
not quite. Oh, but that
Oh, quit out?
None.
Oh, yeah. I was a little scared that we just got to quit out there.
Nah. Nice.
That's the last chance to close it out. We're going to have to see how these matches go.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And here we go. It's sometimes it takes having your foot over the fire like that to really dig deep with everything you've got. So let's see these players dig deep.
Ooh, you see the color switching Yamazaru here. Definitely in the flow of it. Oh, a crazy burst hit to start.
He's got Super Saiyan. Getting a big hit off on Pop, getting the wall break. Pop on the bike in, another character that has a potential to do some disgusting stuff close. The only problem is Asuka really doesn't want you getting close.
Yeah, and the fact that he has so many like long-ranged options, it really doesn't bode too well for the biking player in this situation. Because Gun Super having to come out there, literally what you would normally use is kind of like if I catch my opponent off guard or something in reaction.
Ooh, nice overhead. Great news.
All right.
That big slash. But that's what we're seeing though. Yamazaru controlling the space so well, but Pop gets in one time. It's all Biken really needs. And just like that. Yamazaru had everything. He had staff up. He had the tutor done. He had hand ready. Pop still finds a path through.
Yeah, this is definitely interesting to kind of see how these players are going about this match. Off definitely having to wait their turn once she's able to get in. Oh, but Yamazaru getting in faster, but the burst being able to stop it. What?
She has time to burst? Not, okay, that's some knowledge. Good stuff from Pop. Jumping over. Good block. Let's go. Set up.
I'm starting to have the mentality, if you see somebody burst, don't burst immediately after, then they'll expect it.
She's crossing!
Oh my gosh.
Instant air overheads. So nice. We're going back and forth.
Honestly, Pop is just locking in right now. We're seeing Yamazaru trying to do so many of these options to keep her out. But, once she's in, it's so much to get her off, and it's genuinely unfathomable. Maybe it's because I don't play the character, but
Biken can hit so hard when optimized, and Pop, she's clearly spent the time optimizing. Spent each of these rounds minimizing the damage Yamazaru does, and then as soon as she's given the opening, just clearing it out beautifully. Yamazaru's playing Guilty Gear. Pop's playing Sam Show.
Honestly,
all it takes
though,
is one hit.
Hey.
And there's the tutor. Step up.
We're seeing such a crazy amount of pressure. Okay!
But she's trying to find a jump out. She finds a hit.
Was almost able to get out of the corner there with the 2D there, but not being able to fully do so.
This hurts so bad. Look at that wrist gauge build.
Woo!
Ball. Good counter!
Super! Ugh.
The pale moon. Buff finds it. Okay, yeah, Yamazaru gotta start reacting to those cross-ups. Of course, that adds a whole new layer to the mix-up.
The Johnson cross-up is freaking crazy.
Good chain. Ooh, man, the barrier is broken. Oh my god, all that matters is the 6 speed, that upper body invulnerability. And good call from Yamazaru, reading the cross-up again, because if he inputted that wrong, that would have completely whiffed. Stuff. Finding openings though. There were patterns. She's
Oh,
beginning
shield
to
broke.
believe.
Shield's broken, such a crazy amount of damage, no respect for the pressure, and that is a dab.
Okay, that's look at the difference in round length between Asuka 1 round and Viking 1 round.
Literally, it only takes Viking getting in, and then the moment that shield's broken, she just has such high damage output that it really is like a risk every interaction past that point. Ooh, we are going to see a clean sweep from the wall here. No burst this time. Doesn't safe jump in, wants to keep that space, and very respectable to do so.
Spell's currently locked out.
Ooh.
Don't have the magic.
Yeah, the magic being down is not good for Yamazaru, but does get it back mid-combo, so it doesn't have to deal with the negative repercussions health-wise.
But yeah,
Ooh,
pop.
dust.
Pixel there. Really unfortunate situation to be in. Asuka, being Pixel against Asuka might be like worst case scenario.
Really?
Because there's just so much chip. But again, both players very clearly feeling the pressure, feeling how important every single round is going to be, as we're currently sitting 1-1.
I mean, we're gonna have to see if just Puff can continue to hold down this really strong defense against the insanity that Yamazaru is showing us. You know, all it takes is that hard reload super in corner and just all the amount of crap that follows it. You know, the risk meter, the blocking, having to just anticipate so much of it. Ooh, barely the range of Slash being there. Ooh, the grab.
Going for the grab, has to PRC. 6 Ps for a little bit more damage. Pop has to burst. Ooh, there's the black hole staff.
I know you can
very
do crazy stuff to
awkward
set it up in that way.
situation.
Alright, teleport to ball. We are seeing such crazy defense coming out right now for Bob.
Done.
Oh my god! Using the gun to
that roaming and man is down. This is Pop's opening. That's the thing. Asuka does a billion chip damage, but as soon as he's out of mana, he just dies, blocking or not.
Truly, just such a scary spot to be put in. Yamazaru trying to throw out these options, you know, looking for an opening here with these magic spells. But Pop slowly but surely still making their way in and getting these opportunities.
Pop making a great use of the property on Vikin's sword to cut projectiles out of the air, cutting out the big multi-hitters that Yamazaru was throwing out. Not going to spend the bar. Blue RC forward. Yamazaru's going to Blue RC back. Oh, we have the rope set up, though. And that'll be enough.
The slow motion from the BRC, and then, like, the tether just being charged up to be thrown out. Just, man, Pav is playing insane right now.
Oh, yeah. She is currently sitting 2-1 over Yamazaru. Yamazaru facing elimination here. Not out of it yet, though. Pick yourself up. Dust yourself off. It's time to go to work.
Yeah, and Yamazaru definitely can try to make it a 2-2, you know, at least have one more chance, you know, instead of being on this match point. But it is going to take a little bit more of that kind of, I wouldn't say patience, but finding the avenues to have that more aggression and be able to stop Pop from being able to continuously close the gap and have their turn non-stop.
Oh, big counter hit on that sweep. Yeah, Yamazaru, you have to burst there. But Pop's still fighting counter hit, finding a way in. Still, she wants to set up that rope so badly, but the stray cube will keep Yamazaru corner. Pop head in. There's the Tommy mat. Instant overhead.
And just go straight to the super.
This might. I shouldn't. No,
I don't think it's gonna kill, but it's gonna do a lot of damage.
Man is gonna help, but yeah, no. Yamazaru not afford to get hit again. Just like that. Back to the wall. Final round for Yamazaru, sitting on tournament life. And Pop can smell blood in the water.
We see another attempt cross up there. But the BR, or not the BR, the burst does stop it from happening. Definitely Yamazaru so scared, apprehensive even to do something.
Low on mana. Gotta be careful here. Having to spend little bits of time recharging. Oh no. Back to the wall. YRC. Anything to get off. Oh, and that'll do it. On Axel. Up against, first time on stream tonight, Yada on Slayer. And immediately going for the stomp.
Ooh, good counter hits here. Kwan being able to capitalize a lot, but Yada only getting those 2 hits in, and we see just the amount of damage that Slayer can do in those 2 hit interactions all the way across the screen.
Slayer's game plan is to just to punch through you. Overwhelming aggression is the name of the game! And Yada's looking for it. Big hits.
Both are dashing in. Oh, stop! Not being able to. You know.
The stop has a big hitbox. Cannot quite hit past the tornado. At least not at that distance. Kwan will take first round.
Ooh, really great catch out of the air there. Yada being able to secure some pretty solid damage. Ooh, getting opened up by the explosion follow-up.
And there's that stomp that Yada's been looking for. Sets up for so much damage so quick. Yeah, Yada has all the bars in the world to mess with. Sure, but who cares?
This game sucks! I'm joking. But setting up the tornado, not necessarily dead yet. Kwan taking advantage of the opportunity to still make a point on the board, but the stomp finally making up its hitbox.
That's just Yada playing with resources. Knowing that Kwan isn't going to expect a full super whip into PRC. Nice backdash into the stomp. Gonna get that wall break. 9 seconds in. The pile bunker. Again, Yada's all the power in the world.
Off the reaction? Instead of taking the damage flying across the screen, I love poking. You still play that game, really?
I will say it again. Yada is here to go through Kwan.
I mean, definitely, I think Yada getting sent down the losers, you know, especially on 3-0, probably definitely lit a bit of a flame, you know, under his feet to heat up and just start destroying competition. But we are seeing Kwan still just getting a really solid round start there with the heavy slash, being able to follow up Tornado, and he had to even use it to continue the pressure a little.
Kwan played a rushdown matchup so well before up against the Chipp earlier. Yada cashing in so much damage off the Slayer side swaps.
He super jump out of the corner. I mean, I guess that is a choice, you know, to be able to close that distance.
The Slayer's on the floatier side when it comes to jumps, so not surprised to see that option. Kwan seeming trying to slow the game down a bit, play that distance, and that is the exact distance Yada is wanting to be. Far enough that Tornado can hit. Good. Oh, we're seeing.
Oh, trying to go for a burst safe version. Yada trying to do something. No! Yada didn't know.
the knowledge gap.
I mean, I wouldn't say that Yada didn't know, but I think Yada went to go for slide and Kwan just on reaction did time stop.
Yeah, cashed in the time stop.
I mean, it's such a good use of it there too. Being able to the backdash, just barely dodging the sickle there.
Oh, that blue RC dash forward from Yada, ear to ears. Yeah, Kwan has to spend so much bar faultlessing for just how much damage Slayer does.
You
Currently,
really don't want to take that chip. It's just,
it
it's
hurts
too much.
so hard.
But 2-0 right now. Kwan on the ropes.
If there's time to dig deep, it's now. Yada just playing. This is like textbook freaking Slayer. Like exactly the game plan. Yada popping the burst immediately just for that momentum. Oh!
Big fist.
From the top rope, the vampire claw. Ugh, piled bunker. The dust.
Ooh, carry it, and man, no burst to stop that confirmation.
This is so rough. Kwan still showing signs of life, not giving up yet. Ooh, there's the clothesline.
Not down for the count. Yada respecting a lot of axial pressure, which is something that you kind of don't want to do.
That's the thing. Yeah, Kwan understanding how he's got to play with this tornado. Still can use the tool, just need to respect. You need to respect that stomp. Ooh,
yeah, I'm starting to see that maybe that stomp reaction that we saw at the start. Oh, this jump over with no meter to cancel out like earlier. Man, rainwater ending just in time.
The Yada hoping the top of that super punch would clip. Yeah. Just Yada making such good use of this stuff. There's like an invisible threat range around Slayer that Kwan has to play around. What are we doing? We're doing front flip.
Bro, Yada, what is Yada doing, bro? Yada, you think
I just want my food, man. Why is my vampire doing front flips?
Yo, who want his ass in the house?
Big damage. Nice. Kwan starting.
Oh,
very
wow.
late to do so, but starting to find openings, and it doesn't matter. Oh, the suit that the soul banner was a bit, and it was just the Bridget soul color.
That definitely would have been quite the gag. But we are seeing Imagine getting a really clean start here, being able to break the wall with super already off to advantage within 10 seconds of the game starting.
I think Imagine's just really happy to be in a match that's gonna meet him halfway, you know? Mooni, we've seen just how aggressive she's willing to be on the Bridget, let alone a soul. Okay, we're just trading.
Alright. Lean combos. Oh, what the
whip! Oh my gosh!
I mean, no damage,
Manual
but that
overhead.
did put Imagine right in Mooney's face. So I don't know if that was like a whiff on purpose or...
Oh, the wild assault. Look at that, like you said, look at that damage. One quick interaction off of round start, and Chipp is currently sitting at 40%. Gonna bring her into the red RC, wild throw.
Oh, and caught with the heavy slash.
This thing, once Soul can control that close space a bit, he has so many quick, very threatening buttons. And Moody's making great use of them. The wall bounce. Oh, we get splat too.
Oh,
she's gonna close it out with a Tyrant Rave. Big hits.
Alright, good grab.
Red RC.
Oh my gosh, and the burst bait! Oh!
Just, Mooni closing out our first one.
Being able to just be conscious of that growing meter and immediately using it in the way that she used it, that was such a crazy play from Mooni.
I love how tall. I love
Yeah.
how tall Imagine's hair is. I love the Polnareff cut. It's awesome.
It's so crazy, dude. I love seeing people's avatars.
Jean-Pierre. Like Mooni is just the most like trucker, like white beater wearing guy on the planet. Oh! She goes for that instant 6 heavy slash. Good block from Imagine. The air throw.
Alright. Kind of just some pushback on both sides, but we're seeing kind of like where we're so bad guys every one step. It definitely takes 3 steps for Chipp to get that same amount of progress.
Oh
but
no.
Right now, Mooney's not getting any of these openings. Tightrope is up.
That Bandit Bringer not only whipping, but putting Mooney right back in the corner. Rough. Imagine gonna close out with Shadow Clones.
Just solid lock in there from Imagine.
Like, hey, I can do damage too. Watch.
2 combos and a super. You'll die. Trust.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you gotta burst those, especially if you're Chipp. Nice.
Yeah, that
setup. Good block
that
from
was-
Mooney. That cross was filthy.
In the corner, such heavy damage, and it kills. Man, Mooney choosing to switch to Soul was truly the call.
I'll say that's that Chipp tax.
Play fast to die fast.
He pays extra on every single life payment. Nice hit. Mooney, wild assaulting just to keep up the pressure. That Bandit Bringer hit. RC get feet back on the ground. Nice conversion.
Yup.
Ooh.
Set up tightrope and does get the cross up there. This is going to be a carry to the corner. Oh, no super to close it, but that's all right. Still really good damage nonetheless. Oh, really takes this as a trade. Oh, the whip though. 2 different situations. Like, dang.
Imagine it's just I'm just gonna hold back. I'm just gonna let you do your thing.
With DP immediately burst panic. I mean, the fact it was a gold burst, you know, like it wasn't.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. Like a Mooney, pressure's high. Like the stakes are as high as they could be right now.
Yeah, both players being in losers, it truly is like once you're out for the rest of the tournament. So, you know, you want to play kind of, in a sense, defensively, but you still want to be on that offense.
There goes almost half of Chipp's life.
Hey, half the life for this type of trade really working out pretty
We take
good
those.
match.
We take those.
Follow up with the clone, being able to immediately open up again, forces the burst out of Mooney, who can now not stop this upcoming combo. Oh no!
Oh, the drop. Mooney gonna
Just
bounce
immediately
off that
open up
wall
again.
bar. Yep, we're going up.
Both players using backdash BRC like it's casual neutral. Hey, sometimes.
Wow! Imagine going for that run up, standing overhead. Ooh, that drop sucks though. For a way in. Keep pressure up. Imagine finds a way in.
Oh wow, PRC immediate jump grab.
Splash, the volcanic viper.
Ooh.
Big hit.
Definitely a huge amount of damage from that combo. Really takes one interaction. Imagine not getting burst baited there. Mooney just kind of, you know, going for a more damage combo.
Blocks. Oh, the backdash! What are we? Oh, okay. But
Wow.
Mooney really wanted to close out with that. Hey, those big hits are satisfying.
I mean, damage is damage, I guess. But oh, really great sweep there. Oh,
And neither does that volcanic viper. We're going up, down.
Wall. Ooh. Not using that meter just yet, wanting to get it all of it, and now being able to carry that. Another whip here. Mooney. Oh wow! Even Imagine going for the burst attempt or burst bait attempt.
Okay, Mooney was forced to burst. YRC. Gotta be careful. Imagine has bar. Ooh, nice throws. Okay.
The Mooney was gonna do it again. I can't.
Hey, that wasn't Mooney last time. But we were about to see the solo throw repeat. The Chipp from Chipp. I think Mooney realized how low her health was at the same moment that Imagine did. She tried to close the distance, but will not be enough. And just like that, Mooney is facing elimination.
Yeah, and we're almost kind of seeing an immediate kind of comeback. Mooney initially spending that first match very dominant, you know, holding down so much pressure and getting all of those big damage combos. As we were, you know, talking at the start of the match here, Soul can definitely rip into Chipp, but Chipp does at least have the advantage of that speed and being able to continuously mix up and get those openings. And until Mooney starts to, you know, get that defense up, we are going to probably see Imagine take it, but, you know, who knows?
Duel 1.
The same. It's time for everything. Now's that time to... Oh, you can't keep whipping those DPs. That ground flame, he can get some good damage off though.
These counter hits are going to prove very detrimental to Imagine here. An entire brave. Oh my gosh.
Not enough to close
much
it,
damage.
but it is close. Florcy back. Oh, we got rope set up. Oh!
Smack him out the air.
From the top rope.
Literally looked like he jumped off with a rope just to do that move.
We got so bad guy. We got so bad guy to even turn piranhas. Oh, nice hit. Oh my! Look at that damage.
The immediate tap just to try to open up Imagine, but realizing that it was too soon.
Nice. Okay. Solid DP. Looking for it. No, Imagine's baiting these out now.
Drop down immediately into super.
Oh, let's go.
That is gonna kill.
Yeah, cool super too.
Heck yeah. Now Imagine at match point.
Max distance sweep. Forcing out Imagine's first nice and early. Right up blade. Set up again.
Oh, every time that rope gets set up, you know, Mooney just seemingly has the choices to stop.
Oh my god, she gets that confirm. Are we gonna
kill?
That might be it. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh
well,
god.
Currently now 2-2. So
Yeah.
game 5 on our hands.
Mooney is not giving up. And now, yeah, we're 2-2. This is as close as it's gonna get. I genuinely looked away and did not see Imagine's character for a second. I thought that he left for some reason. I did not see him lying on the floor.
Oh, people are out here starting to hype up Mooney.
Duel 1.
Ooh, but these DPs, definitely that time working out, connecting, but
Oh,
with there.
just keep throwing him out. They'll work eventually. Bursting just to keep Imagine in the corner. Exactly where Mooney wants him to be. Gets knocked down, gets the rope set up. There it goes. Nice burst bait. That might just be dead. Yep. Ugh. JD. And just like that, Imagine is on tournament life.
Dude, these Chipp combos are freaking crazy.
Whatever you get to confirm, but Mooney just getting so much more off of these. See back.
Come out there. Ooh. Yup, follow through the air. Keep that pressure going. Just using the super immediately to get the wall break, get the advantage still. Wants to be in that positive. Are we going to see an immediate air dash in? Oh, the run forward air dash. Not the safest, but good choice.
Definitely trying to. Oh no! Kill Mooney before she can get burst back. Imagine does have burst. Be careful of it. Oh no! The super
Wow.
does clip! But
That-
not
wait, I
enough to
wonder if-
confirm anything.
Where was Imagine kept going if that would have carried?
I don't think it would have scooped all the way. I think first it needs to hit her to scoop all the way up. I'm not sure though. Rather, Red RC just in case. Does manage to close it out with a nice old normal throw.
DP there.
And now both players on final life.
Literally. Either one from interactions away from being able to make it to top 8 tonight.
Mooney no burst. Imagine just trying to bowl her over. Information overload.
This might be it.
Sasenuruga! That'll close it out.
Duel 1.
Let's see it. Might be able to play that range game against Axel a little bit better. Of course, playing the ranged game with Axel's mistake. Oh!
Wow, that hit the chain? Okay. You see Runt trying to play kind of very keep-outy, which going up against Unica, understandable, but Unica does have some ranged options of her own. Definitely have to keep that in mind.
Are on the slower side though, and it looks like Runt looking to use Axel's bit higher speed against her.
Alright. Just shoot from across the screen there.
Oh, okay,
PRC,
yeah!
PRC!
I love being purple!
There we go.
Runt to close it out. That was a very weird little scramble. Both players really wanted to be on advantage there.
I mean, hey, take your turn back. Oh, take my turn back. Oh, take your turn back.
Big hits from Ruthenium, playing the quarter beautifully. Runt is not blocking these overheads.
Ooh, not teching these grabs.
We're just playing. We're just playing strike throw.
Really, and I mean, I think it is a lot of these openings here from Fox being these grabs. Oh, but that burst, shooting from across the screen, not allowing for Runt to just be comfortably zoning.
Ruthenium doesn't have to respect the tornado. That's a tool that we've seen both Runt and the other Axels tonight using very well. So gonna have to rely on the rest of the toolkit. And right now, exploding kunai is working. The clothesline from hell. Oh no, time stop.
And make them think you'll spam Renson forever.
They'll never expect you're mixed up after the 400th kunai.
Oh, that was back.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Oh, what? Did Ruthenium hit a button?
I swear I saw him walking back.
He completely was. Ruthenium must have hit something, or must have right before the super flash been hitting something. And it just, oh no, that's rough.
I mean, sometimes that just happens. But you certainly hate to see it or be on the receiving end of it, especially in a tournament match.
Oh yeah. But, like I said, tournament match. There's no time for feeling sorry. It's time to lock in. Runt is just getting so much use out of these exploding kunai.
Oh, tries to go for the tap, but does get 2D.
I would say, with how aggressive we've seen Runt play, not at all surprised that he'll see the opening there. Good juggles from Ruthenium.
Ooh. Definitely seems like she carries the amount of damage. She's a daughter of Kai, but has the mannerisms of Soul Bad Guy. Who's the real dad?
I mean, yeah, hey, at least Soul didn't literally raise this one, you know? Look at Sin.
You know, yeah, Kai was like, you know, it's not happening again.
Play that distance a bit, but Runt getting some good damage here. Okay. Ooh, there's the jump in. Ooh, nice jump from Ruthenium, not risking getting clothesline again. Just called that bar, that'll absolutely do that. RC, no burst from Runt, it's gonna hurt. Ooh, the drop. Oh, blue RC to jab into the wall splat. Good knowledge from Ruthenium, evening it up.
Definitely wanting to get that 1-1 on the board, at least give a little bit more breathing room, you know, in terms of kind of how these matches are going to go. But man, you know, Runt is playing just kind of solid right now, but these confirms, you know, and a lot of these grabs too, we're seeing coming out from Fox. It's definitely, you know, we have to see some switch up here. Ooh, the rainwater start with the counter hit. Ooh, and going straight over the gun.
See if Runt can bait the, wow. Runt can bait the beam like that. Oh, but Ruthenium will just go high. There's so much like interplay around this tornado. Such use out of it. Fantastic anti-air. Picks up and gets the splat. Oh! Knew Ruthenium was gonna come back.
Oh,
Yes!
the whirlwind!
This is some character knowledge, folks. Runt knows what's going on. Ruthenium forcing out the burst nice and early. Trying to maintain distance. Runt's on the way in.
All right,
Venom.
choosing to run in. We're seeing the constant switch up here from Runt's pressure to kind of keep it fresh, keep it new, and stop Fox from just kind of playing a little bit kind of predictability.
Yeah, oh, we got the world set up. Tokyo Tomare, yeah. No, Runt is just not letting Ruthenium get comfortable at all. Refusing to flowchart.
Now
Just like
sitting
that.
on 2-1. Runt definitely with the determination to close this out here.
Duel 1.
Ooh, round start burst there. Not really having that option for later in this set. But still that gun coming out, not really allowing for the tornado pressure as we've been seeing throughout the night with a lot of these axles, and a very strong corner combo. Oh my gosh, so much health gone.
Yeah, Runt gonna make Ruthenium pay for every single bit of it. That'll close it.
Ugh.
We're seeing such a back and forth. Runt's getting a bit of a lead here. Every time Ruthenium tries to make some advance, Runt has hit him so hard. Here's he just to cancel the end lag. And wow!
Kick.
A perfect. Runt wants this over. Ruthenium is on tournament life. Ooh,
Round start deflection?
that is bold. And Ruthenium is going to punish Runt for it hard. Ruthenium took offense to that.
Yeah, that was certainly an option to throw out there. And now Runt without burst to be able to stop Lithium. Oh my gosh, my brain.
Ruthenium made
Ruthenium,
him pay for it. And just like that, we are on game 5 of our top 16 final game. Of course, isn't the end of the broadcast everywhere. We'll let you know where to follow up right after this one, because, oh boy.
Yeah, y'all don't want to miss this top 8. Like, for everybody who's already been sticking through this top 16.
This is the top 16. This is apparently the Dre. Like, I'm gonna be watching the rest of it. Both bursts down already.
Alright, try and throw out a tornado, but just getting punished for it every time.
Not every time. Runt has found some situations to use it, but Ruthenium being very quick to punish there, keep the pressure up. Ooh, nice follow! Catching Runt. Runt has a whole lot of bar to work with here. And life lead isn't that big on Ruthenium's side.
Ooh, good shot there. And being able to confirm, no burst to stop it. Ruthenium on match point.
Ooh, nice throw from Runt. Oh, we're just gonna hit right through it. So much hurt.
Oh, tried to jump over the red zip, but unfortunately gets caught up by the cherry bomb.
so low already.
Yo.
The jump in. Okay. Final game, final round. Let's go.
That's certainly a start.
What if I hit you really hard? And he has first up on both sides. Runt pops it early. Keep that distance. Ooh, big counter hit. Yeah, Ruthenium gotta deny the damage. Get RC forward.
Use the RC to keep up the combo, but immediately YRC'd away.
Big hits on these disjoints. Gotta be careful. Ooh, the pull in.
2D.
Oh, nice.
Bam,
ATM.
bam, lock in. Oh.
There we are. Runt closes it out.
Imagine trying to go in there, trying to use that Gamma Blade, trying to get the jump in, but again, getting called out.
Yeah, they're trying to do a great job of just being able to call out some of these pop normals and just find their way to be able to dash in, but Pop's really doing such a zoner gameplay, but from Baiken of all characters.
Absolutely crazy. We're seeing the zoning gameplay from a Baiken, but that's just what's happening here. It feels like Imagine cannot find their way in, but able to get that bar slash off, not able to pick up from it too much, and still getting zoned out by this Pop.
Yeah, Pop also getting tethered now on board, not gonna see. This could be the start of it. One knockdown's really all you need, and once you have Pop, he's stuck inside of the corner and needs to find the way out. Burst immediately, you've got to be able to take this round.
Getting a throw off again, picking up with the 2D, trying to find that 5K in there, but just one little jab going to do you in. Pop already taking the first game.
Yeah, Pop off with a nice start. She's really starting to set the momentum for this set. However, Imagine, it felt like they had a good shot to be able to get some momentum going, but the openings they got weren't really carried for a whole lot. And we'll see if they can get back onto that offense more often. We'll see the adaptation.
Yeah, it really felt like Imagine didn't really get a good game plan in on the first game. It never really felt like they were able to get their mind started, get themselves started, being able to set up a tightrope or being able to get a good poke in, and already getting hit off at the start too. Not what you want.
Yeah, not what you want to see early off. You already got about a third of your health gone. Burst already gone. However, get a knockdown sequence, and you just got to start chipping at it.
Nice, still being caught on the low though, trying to backdash, but you still get caught by it too. Pop still right on your tail, forcing you to block in the corner. Can we find any way out?
Yeah, Pop is looking so scary right now with all this meter on deck and just keeping Imagine in the corner. However, one hit finds their way out. Wall to wall. Just short.
Jabbed out, trying to find that 5H. 5K going to work for that 2D. Not able to finish off with the Rekka, but it's fine. We still got a block string and able to find for a counter on the 2D for the wall break.
And you gotta imagine Pop's not wanting to use burst regardless of what happens. They'll burn any resource they have except that burst. Imagine nearly about to build up an entire burst meter as they do so and take that round.
Real nice 6P running in there, coming in from Imagine, could be able to take that round. An immediate bar slash to force out the burst, and then getting that 5H to set up too, good lord!
And we're gonna be able to have wall going in here. Now you have to take this chip pressure. Not having anything out, it does not matter. IAD Yozan is gonna be the answer.
Yozan said you really gotta watch out for it, especially if it hits behind you. Still being able to get that bar slash in BRC to continue this combo. And there we go, this Inside Rogan gonna be able to get the maximum spider off.
Not gonna be enough to kill, but damn, that sure is a lot of damage on the Pop. She's gotta find her way back into this game.
Trying to find it, especially off that Yozan's going to be able to put you into the corner yet again, trying to tether you in. Can't find an opening, but finally finds it and breaks the wall on you.
Wow, what a great recognition from Pop. She found her opening, punished, and took that round.
And nice, trying to tether again. Not going to do it this time around, but still finding that opening, putting Imagine in the corner, and trying to just side switch you. Good lord.
Oh, now you just... Imagine is just not guessing right on these 50-50 setups.
Ooh. the run in. A perfect there. Puff going to be able to take that second game. But this time around, it felt like Imagine was able to hold a lot more of their own. Just a few trip-ups this time around, but they got it.
Yeah, Imagine looked a lot better inside of that game too, and we'll have to see if they can really change that momentum and put it into their favor this time around. It did not feel like Puff was just driving the entire time. Imagine felt so close to being able to close it out. Puff was just so good on defense and getting those right openings on 50-50s.
Let's see what we can do this time around. Immediate run in on the 2K, but drop that hit. Unfortunate there, but still trying to pick it up.
Has wall and should be able to wall break with this. Great start here from Imagine.
Nice. Gonna try to 2D their way in. Still not finding that hit. Now trying to play a little bit more patient. You know, Pop trying to backdash in there, but now wild assaulting, trying to play with all that pressure and getting so much damage on Imagine.
Yeah, really needing to find their way back in. However, it did not matter too much because that one little bit of opening from Pop really brought them back in health-wise.
Nice, getting that tether off, going to be able to get the rope and end it off with the Sunside Rogan. Going to be able to get so much damage onto Viking, but still not enough. Nice finish off with that RRC, but can't pick it up.
Oh, unfortunate, not enough to close it out. However, you do not want to give Pop any bit of HP left. Great closing there from Imagine. You did not want to see what she could have done with one opening.
Yeah, really good using the tether to really drive your J2K home. Waiting for another opening, but Poth again is running circles on you right now, trying to get a block string off and going to be able to find on the high.
Yeah, Poth is trying to play so far away, but Imagine doing a great job this time around at just playing the distance game. Trying to call out that burst, however, doesn't get anything off of it.
Still trying to use
Yeah, Poth having to burn that burst. Getting so afraid now at this point. Imagine she's doing a great job at playing so passive, but not just constantly staggering over and over. Trying to let Poff throw out the move and punish it.
Nice going in with the Rasho. Going to be able to RRC. Perfect setup for the tightrope. Going to be able to put Poff on the wall, but it's still not enough to take them out. Just one more good hit's going to do it.
Like I said, you don't want to see Poff with just a little bit of momentum going. We saw what she could already do stealing back rounds, and especially with how low life pool that Chipp has. But Imagine does close that out, takes it, puts themselves onto the board, trying to get themselves back in and get this reverse 3-0.
Feeling rather chipper about themselves. I saw that. Imagine really good game there, especially being able to hold your own and just running in against that mat. A little touch and go there, but hey, we got it, and now we're starting to make our run back against Poth.
Yeah, we got a lot of people in here looking excited to see what Imagine could be able to do, get themselves back into the game. But really, we'll have to see how Poth reacts. You do not want to go down putting this to a game 5.
Yeah, Poth really does not want a game 5 to happen. Already taking so much damage off of Imagine, but we've seen them before. They can really run it even on the low HP, but still getting caught in the air is not what you want, especially with Zansen. Oh!
What a clean pickup there, and is going to be able to close around Poth getting that first one up on the board.
Now going to be on set point and already making such a statement against Imagine, making sure that they don't try to go in on anything crazy.
Yeah, Imagine got a little spooked, especially after that last round, trying to find their way in and got punished so hard. However, you got Poff in the corner, Poff with limited resources, calling out the recognition that IED Yozan, keeping him to the under the defense.
But still getting hit out there beyond their range and still getting opened up even when they tried to block, and now the wall is broken. Such little life left in the loser side too. This is your last chance. Just trying to throw out super into PRC is just not enough. Get hit in the air, and that's gonna do it. Poth wins the set.
Just run alive.
Yes. Shout out again to Runt, a University of North Carolina Greensboro rep, and already trying to run Yada into the corner. Just gonna jump out all the same for a throw break.
Yeah, and one thing to note, Yada is a former CFGC Strive champion. So really, you're going up against someone who's been in this position before and has won it all.
is going to be really rough and a real big back and forth. And already Yada just keeps putting Runt into the corner and already going to be breaking that wall.
Yeah, what a great start. And with how much damage that Slayer's going to be putting onto, you really got to be worried. However, if any character is going to be able to have to deal putting Slayer onto the back foot, it can be this Axel.
But getting that throw off, that's already going to be the round for Yada, playing such a good mixy game against Runt and already jumping so high into the sky to mix up their movement.
Yeah, and Yada, it's really going to be a difficult challenge if Yada can get in. If Yada can get in, I mean, you're seeing just for yourself how much damage he can put against Runt.
That is so much damage, especially with that super mop-off punch. Look at how many teleport dashes. We're really trying to mix up Runt's mind, but hey, they still got it and trying to zone out with that whistling wind, but it's not enough.
Oh, and with that, Yada will be able to close out the first game, going up 1-0 against Runt.
Ooh. Already.
Okay. Yeah, if you got to know, Yada already being with inside of loser side as well, just kind of should speak to the volume that the type of competition that we have for this year's top 8.
Whew. And they love their Pokemon sleep. They're probably going to try to Pokemon sleep after this top 8. But still, an insane strong start for Yada here in this top 8. Already making a statement against J32 Runt.
Yeah, we'll have to see how J32 Runt can be able to counteract the type of offensive pressure that Yada's got. If you can really just keep Yada at near full screen, I mean, Slayer just struggles with being able to get in against characters. Trying to just use that burst off the bat, be able to get a gold burst, does not work out.
No, just going to be a waste of resources there for Yada, and J32 trying to punish them for it, getting a good amount of damage off of the catch in the air, but still Yada starts up the pressure and still gets bursted out all the same.
Yeah, Yada looking so patient, trying to find just a scenario where J32 is just going to be able to fold. They found their scenario, and it looks like they should be able to punish this.
Yeah, hard punish with the 2H. Just going to be going for that super mapa punch. Yeah, again, going to be driving you across the stage, and already going to be jumping in and finding the blood.
Oh my goodness. Great closing out there for Yada for that round. However, Runt's doing a great job of being able to knock away Yada's health, but really they just...
Oh, okay, 2P.
and it didn't help you out too much.
Yada was still trying to do the 2P antics. What are we doing?
Looks like we got a little bit of mental mind games going in. You got the goofiness, but that goofiness can work to your own benefit or detriment.
Trying to punch in, trying to go for a little bit of the Mappa punch, but it's still not going to be enough.
Oh, I like that. Just using the little spin there at the end is just trying to discourage Yada from being able to go in.
Oh, they're coming out from Runt, but oh no! Just watching that super Mappa punch taking you out there for almost all of your health. Yeah, you got to pop that YRC. You need that space.
Yeah, that's going to be their win condition here. However, Yada, if they find themselves right in your face, I mean, it's almost a spelling of doom.
Yeah, that was a little doom and gloom there. And now Yada going to take their second game on the board and one away from moving on the loser side and knocking J32 off of the top 8.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough here for J32, but like we've seen, a lot of players at this point have been able to start taking gains once it comes down to this Game 3 scenario.
Duel 1.
All right. Now in Game 3, how is it going to evolve? And immediately rushing in Yada, putting right into the corner, spending on their gold burst, and we're getting so much tension this time around.
Oh no, now we're getting the mental confusion going crazy. Yada is just... If you're going to mix up your opponent with this high-low repeat over and over again, but you guess right, I mean, what does it matter?
And the amount of times that we saw that high-low going in such a good favor for Yada is going to be really rough for Runt, but going to be able to pop a gold burst for themselves too, almost at 2 bars of tension there. Okay.
Yeah, Yada is really just trying to work out here, trying to find their way to win, but Runt is really just struggling, trying to get any sense of an opening against Yada.
row. Gonna be able to get the hit out against Yada, trying to get some wind in there too, but still getting hit out of the skies.
Yeah, Yada is just, they're just answering right on all of these scenarios, but they're trying to find their way in.
And already going wall to wall from the east to the west and being able to find the hit on you again, trying to loop but still not finding it, but finding a nice counter.
Yeah, oh, it wouldn't have been enough, but it would have been dang close to be able to take that game.
Ooh. Already trying to finally be able to find that rainwater there and zone out Yada just a little bit longer. Try to mix them up with some explosions.
And need to find their way in. They get their opening. Is it going to be enough to be able to take? Unfortunately, not enough to be able to take that round. Look at the fear that Run is. Yada's just instilling so much mental damage and enough to be able to take the game 3-0. Competition that we have right now.
Duel 1.
So we don't care about an intro. We want to get right into this.
Ooh, okay. Already getting, spacing it out right now.
Yeah, Gragon already starting off so strong. And I think it's going to be working into their benefit, knowing that they don't have a... Viking does not have necessarily a DP, but they do a really good job of being able to call out reversal options. They don't even need to at this point.
No, GragonMonkey just ran up on that new stage, hit it with the K, and just said, nah, you're done. I'm getting that perfect.
Yeah, Pav already starting off into a rough foot at this point. No real meter on deck. They got a little bit of burst building up. But Gragon is just instilling all this momentum and positive bonus back on board.
A nice immediate sweep coming out there from Pav, going to be able to juggle against GragonMonkey and already starting to pressure, launch you into the sky with the Toxanz. What are you going to do, Gragon?
Oh, unfortunately, the combo did not work out, and Gragon getting momentum back into their favor. Sweeping these throws.
He's trying to get that flip kick in there, but nice patience from Pav with that air backdash, but still getting DP'd out.
Oh, calling it out. Nice recognition, DP, and closing it out with a throw. Really quick game one.
A really quick game one there, going for GragonMonkey, really feeling themselves there. Now gonna have to find those answers for Pav to see what they're gonna try to do.
Yeah, we'll see how they can answer back, but I mean, they had a little bit of the momentum starting in their favor. However, one thing you're going to have to know is how good GragonMonkey can be on defense, and Viking might have a difficult time trying to play around that.
Duel 1.
Yeah, we'll see how Pav is going to try to evolve, and already getting that sweep in there though, trying to jump in with the Toxanz, not finding the hit immediately, but the DP is still going to be successful for Gragon.
Yeah, already a meter off the board for Gragon, and Pav doing a much better job. She's finding her openings and is carrying all this momentum all the way to wall to wall,
to the other,
and we'll be able to close out that first round.
Duel 2.
Alright, very strong start for Pav, and immediately getting that sweep again. Keeps going for it on round start, but hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Okay, nice PRC. GragonMonkey still getting called out and trying to play a little bit more defensive, a little bit more full screen, but still getting called out by these mats, by these sweeps.
Yeah, Gragon doing a great job at not being able to force their way in and trying to find their opening to be able to get themselves back into this game.
PRC trying to get nice. JP coming out there and nice getting another opening on Pav. Now trying to play with the mats, trying to play more defensive.
Slingshot! Getting themselves all the way over to the other side of the screen to be able to get that opening and take the round, putting themselves onto the board.
That was an insane slingshot coming out there, more so that I was able to get them the round too. Okay, Pav, we see you being able to tie this set up now 1-1.
Yeah, nice recognition to be able to pull that out. Seeing that that Gragon was just really relying onto the stun edge. Pulls it out, and it's enough to close the round. That's what we're going to see here. You got to be able to have your bag of tricks at this point.
Yeah, You gotta have them tricks if you want to make it up to win the CFGC bracket for our fall semester. And already GragonMonkey putting Poff into the corner, getting so much damage, making sure they can't breathe for a second. But Poff, not, oh my gosh!
I didn't know you could low profile it. Well, today I learned.
The more you know.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah, Poff, I mean, just from that alone is already putting themselves back into the momentum for this round. Potentially, we might see burst from either side. They might want this round bad.
Ooh, nice air connection coming out there from Poff. Gonna be forcing the burst out from GragonMonkey, who has got to make this up by taking this round. Gonna be able to put Poff into the corner, keep them blocked with that fireball, find it on the low with the flip kick too. Can you find that last hit? Can you? Can you?
Oh, nice there from Poff to not be able to use their resources. However, did still actually have to burn a little bit of that burst, but got the round on board.
Got the round. That's what matters for Poff. Even if they are in the shock state, they're still living and trying to jump in yet again, forcing GragonMonkey into that defensive state.
Yeah, we'll see how GragonMonkey can be able to adapt, but unfortunately, if they can't get too close, they're not going to be able to start instilling their pressure, which is where they make their money.
Another DP going to be slashing you onto the wall. Wall break against Poff, going to be leaving them in a rough spot, trying to BRC to get out of it. Still going to be able to put GragonMonkey on the back wall.
Running off so strong with inside of here. Just a little bit lower left, and then we'll be able to close out that round. However, you do not want to give momentum, which was not.
Gragon going to be able to finally take that. Definitely feels good after messing up on that first round, and now already starting up their pressure against Poff, who's still going to be able to jab their way out.
We're starting to get the mix. However, nice block on there from Gragon. No one's really getting a semblance of offensive pressure going at this point. Both players are just trying their best to be able to get a semblance of an offensive sequence.
It's really rough in the quarter right now, trying to keep the defense up. Nice burst though, coming out from GragonMonkey, really putting the pressure into the corner, but Poff will be able to escape all the same, but still stuck in this block state, getting hit on the low with that stun dipper, and now the DP gonna help you break that wall.
You're not going to be able enough to take the round. However, Poff does have some meter on board. Gragon doesn't really have much left, but it does not matter. We'll be able to close the round there.
GragonMonkey gonna be able to take that second game in a bit more of a close set. Their second point, as now we're gonna be going on to that game 4. Both of them learning each other, going back and forth, seeing that the air game they both try to put into the table. Can we see a game 5 in this set? I believe we can.
I think so. Both these players are very evenly matched up against one another. The adaptation is really just what's coming forth. We're seeing that we're seeing in what scenarios that Poff is just playing a little bit more passive, or just instilling this pressure sequence.
Duel 1.
All right, duel 1 on the board. Let's see what starts us off. Already immediate backdash on the round start. Played out pretty well from GragonMonkey, but still being called out by Poff, who is now jumping in on you, able to find you on the low. Not what you want.
Yeah, however, able to get that DP off safely, and that's kind of a big thing here that we need to know between both players. You do not want to get punished on your reversal option.
Nice jump in, going to be able to secure that wall break for Poff, already putting GragonMonkey in a really rough start and using that BRC to try to seal the deal with that Yosansen. We're going to be able to, as we can tie it up here if we win this round.
Yeah, Poff putting a round onto the board and putting Gragon onto the back foot at this point, which is honestly what you need. You don't want to be going down when already Gragon has a little bit of the lead inside the set and a chance to close it out.
Opening up with that second Yosansen too, already trying to jump in again. Keeps catching GragonMonkey over and over, especially in the sky, and being able to finish it off there with a perfect. We're going to a game 5.
I mean, you said it and you spoke it into existence. We're getting this game 5. Both these players are fighting so neck and neck to be able to get this game. They want to move on so bad.
Hey, sometimes you get the commentator's blessing. It's usually the curse, but hey, sometimes you get the blessing.
I don't know if game 5 doesn't really work out. Well, no one's really going to win the set. What's truly going to come down is how both these players are going to use everything that they've seen inside of the set into this final game 5. You got to throw everything out. You got some whack mix. You got some potential. some potential stuff you've been cooking in the lab you haven't shown yet. Now is the time to pull it out.
Yeah, you gotta throw everything on the wall and see what sticks, as now Pop is already gonna get a really good round start, already putting GragonMonkey into the corner, getting the wall break. We're not trying to spend our burst yet.
Yeah, nice to be able to get that out. And momentum is just swinging heavily inside of Paw's favor. She's really just starting off so strong, getting that wall break and putting Gragon into the back foot.
Nice, though, getting hit onto the low. GragonMonkey gonna be using that fireball to continue, especially that DP to pick it up with that 5K and already sending it flying.
Yeah, it looks like Pop's not wanting to burn this burst, trying to be able to close out the round without having to do so. And it looks like that they're going to be able to do so if they can just pick up this conversion.
And another wall break. That means we are on set point for Pop here to knock GragonMonkey out at 5th.
Oh, man. You really are going to want to see this last round. Gragon has to be able to find that little bit of weakness that Pop has been showing all the set. Can you find it? What is it?
Gonna be able to get the assumption off, gonna be juggling back and forth, so many wall bounces there, gonna end off with that wall break, and GragonMonkey in a really rough spot. One last chance to use your burst. When you gonna use it?
Yeah, Gragon trying to play so patient at this point, doesn't work out! Clashes on the DP?
But the stun dipper, there we go, finally giving GragonMonkey some breathing room, trying to keep that corner with the fireball, leaving you in the shock state.
That was Unica? Hold on.
Yeah, and the David fit too? Wait a minute, are we cooking?
Okay, hold on. So Yada swapping it up here, going into the Unica. I mean, I wonder what's the thought behind this.
I'm interested, maybe they feel better on the Unica against May. Just gonna have to wait and see, especially as they're starting to get some shots off.
Yeah, we'll see, but not able to get the full conversion there, unfortunate. But Wachito is going to start pushing themselves into the corner.
He's gonna follow you back.
Yeah, all this meter on deck. You got 100 meter. You imagine you're going to see more, or just the round closed right now.
Ooh, Wachito already starting out strong and already trying to bring the hammer down. Both of them just going to trade against each other, but zoning out is not what you want to do against the Unica.
Not at all. The Unica gonna put you in the corner. Unfortunately, that knockdown sequence does not go into the favor of Yada. Just a little off on the timing.
Nice throw break. In danger right now, Yada. You really gotta go in against Wachito. Gonna find so many hits and finally gonna be able to confirm the two, connect them all together, get that guard crush, and get that throw off.
Oh, unfortunate. Just a little off into the timing for the knockdown sequence.
Block, RRC coming out to continue this pressure, but we get a nice poke, and now it's 1-1 in the rounds.
Yeah, Yada's got to see something that they like a lot more going into this matchup than playing on that Slayer.
Nice, continuing to drive Wachito into the corner, finding that overhead too, but still getting thrown, trying to run in against Wachito. Yada, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I mean, the only thing you got to do right now is just eat that and try to go back right after this wall break.
Really your only answer, especially when the super is actually calling out you trying to go for that overhead, but hey, we get those DPs off.
Yeah, oh, nice. Yada trying to find any way to get themselves right back into this game. However, Wachito is just trying to stop them.
Wachito playing so patient right now, waiting for Yada to mess up, trying to go in with Mr. Dolphin, going to be able to find that poke, continue at RRC, waiting for the burst to come out from Yada, actually dropping their combo, but being able to finish off the game with a solid 5P.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a common great player recognition. I mean, just knowing to hold on to the burst, knowing that your opponent is going to try to call it out, however, did not work out at the end. Wachito did get that last hit, going up 1-0. And you got to wonder if it gets to a point where we're just going to end up seeing a swap back. If I mean, I've seen Yada play within a large laundry list of characters. Might just be one that he pulls out or just goes deeper into the bag.
Yeah, looks like we're going to be rocking this Unica still, though, going into this second game, but already getting called out by Mr. Dolphin into a throw and getting the hammer brought down on you, already forcing your burst.
Yeah, this is not what you want to see. You're already starting off on such a detriment. You've got a little bit of your health already gone and your burst gone. However, you do have Wachito into the corner. Now,
Pulling them out of the corner though, trying to get their shots in, trying to throw it home, but no, the burst could be coming out from Wachito. Nice gun dipper though to continue your pressure.
Yeah, gonna be able to get Wachito all the way into the corner. Now you got this life lead. Now that burst off the bat doesn't look so bad.
Really made it up from before. Now getting that gun dipper off again, just trying to keep Wachito back in the corner, but they're gonna throw you off. Now they're starting to make their way in. We don't care about the danger no more.
Oh, nice backdash. He's gonna be able to close that round. Yada might have found something.
Yada might have finally found the pressure that they wanted, but again, Mr. Dolphin into throw, already starting us off into another one to put Yada into the corner, all ready for a wall break.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage on board, and I mean, both players not having burst yet, but very close. One. Ooh. It does look like Yada just not being as familiar with this unit, because just dropping a little bit more frequently than you would like to see.
It's okay though, Yada is just gonna go in again. They get reflected though, has to force the burst here. Wachito gonna be able to jump it on you again, and with that wild assault being able to take you out.
Yeah, now we got one round apiece on both sides. It's unfortunate to see just these drops are starting to be a little costly here on Yada's side.
A little costly, but hey, it is okay. Yada trying to go in. Wachito gonna be able to side switch a little bit, put you in the corner this time around.
Yeah, now Yada is able to find their way out. Starting to get this pressure going again. A lot of damage on board. This is getting close to just deadly.
Nice PRC to get out of the way of that overdrive. Now Wachito has one last chance. They might get chipped out here, especially off of that guard crush. What are you going to do here? You are just going to have to defend and watch out for these shots.
Yeah, it looks like it's Yada's main goal that he's got going forth right now. He is just trying to chip out. Doesn't need it. The DP is going to be able to take it. Yada putting themselves right back onto the board.
Little touch and go there, but the Utica is starting to work out well for Yada. Going to be able to put a game on the board for themselves, trying to make a run back against Wachito right now, especially leading into this third game where somebody's going to get that advantage again in this set. Going to see if the Utica is still going to keep the same. The main problem definitely being our round starts, always going in with Mr. Dolphin into the throw, keeps working out so well for Wachito.
Yeah, we'll see if that's going to be able to continue up inside of this next game, how it starts off.
This time around, starting off a lot better for Yada, already putting Wachito into the corner with so much damage and forcing that burst.
Yeah, we just gotta hope that these drops aren't gonna be able to be what decides these sets. It's unfortunate we're just seeing a little bit more drops than we would like to. Maybe it's just not the main familiarity with the prominent character.
Nice, gonna be able to get that hard knockdown off. So good for Wachito, but nice BRC to get out of the throw range, make them whiff, and now we're going for that heavy punish.
Yeah, getting a lot of damage onto the board, which Wachito needs to find their way back in. However, Yada is just keeping this pressure going.
Keeping that pressure going, gonna be able to take that round against Wachito, and already nice neutral shimmy on the round start to bait out.
Yeah, nice job there. Nice recognition on what Wachito has already pulled off early on, just being able to punish. However, Yada is just keeping this corner pressure going over and over again. You gotta wonder, when's that burst being pulled out?
Especially since we are down and out for Wachito, they're actually going to pull it off here and be successful if with it not get baited out. Yada, though, still got to find one more opening to take this game.
Calls out the burst, however, not going to get a whole lot off of it. Yada deciding to just burn the burst immediately.
Nice PRC coming out from Wachito in order to chase down Yada off that backdash. Going to be able to break the wall against them. The round looking a lot more even as Wachito trying to play a little bit more patient, waiting for Yada to mess up again.
Oh, that JS is going to be able to close the round. Yada going up 2-1.
So close to, even if we had just like a little bit more damage on Yada, we might have been able to take them out. Unfortunate there. Wachito gonna have one last chance going into this next game, because if you lose this next one, you are going out at 5th place off CFGC. Still such a strong showing for them, but I imagine they want to go further.
Yeah, and especially with the showing that they've already pulled out You do not want to get knocked out this early on. You still got a chance to make a good showing. You already showed what you can do with inside of early of winner side. Got to keep it up.
Just gotta keep it up here leading into this potential game. The last game of the set, seeing what we're gonna have happen here.
Oh, that's a great start and already getting burst off. Does not matter, that's a little bit of damage. Any bit of damage you will take.
Being able to get another counter and being able to get our fireball to set up too. A lot of strong damage for Yada there, and using that BRC to find the 2P in.
Yeah, we're just seeing a lot of players at this point on starting to use the backdash BRC to be able to call out these scenarios of vulnerability.
But now it looks like Wachito's trying to find their way back around. Can they continue with that tap dust, bring the hammer down over and over, and actually taking the round?
Yeah, they finally look like they have a little bit of grounding. Once they just get, yup, like you mentioned, that same little round start over and over.
Now going to be putting Yada into the corner again, but nice DP in order to actually put Wachito into the corner, but again, catching with that PRC.
Yeah, Wachito looks a lot more to be in the driver's seat this time around. Got a lot of momentum going, and all they need is one hit left. Totsugeki.
There it is. Totsugeki. Sometimes it works out for Totsugeki, and it looks like we got another game 5.
Yeah, if the first time doesn't work, just do it again.
Isn't that what we just keep learning tonight?
Rinse and repeat. That's all it's about.
Just keep spamming the same move and you will be successful. Trust me.
At some point, it will work. How many times it'll take? I mean, let's not ask that.
Yeah, don't ask that question. I don't know.
However, burst already off the bat from Wachito. I mean, it's a questionable take off the bat. However, with the type of counter hit that Yada got, it was scary what you could have got on the board.
Again, getting so many good hits in, but it looks like that DP not going to start up a combo for Yada. Instead, just getting hit out again, put it to the corner before they're able to burst out.
Ooh. And it's able to put them around on the board. One round left. Yada needs to be able to put themselves on the board. One shot.
Yada needs to lock in this round or they are out of the bracket, and already Wachito doing such a good job of putting them into the corner, getting that throw off and getting the conversion off of that ground bounce in order to get that wall break. Yada trying to poke out but not catching, being able to this time around in the corner.
Oh, what an amazing conversion sequence and getting all the way in the corner. Yada struggling to find some sense of an open. Gets the tap dust. However, not much more off that.
Trying to get back up and play patient right now. This really is Yada's last chance. And another Totsugeki going to take you out as flashbacks as you see so much dizzy action.
Hey, I can talk about my experience, but I can't put it into performance as good as Toxanz is going to be able to right here.
True words have never been said, and it looks like Toxanz is already starting such a good game against Garlic Bread, being able to go in with the fusion and already starting us off with an OD to get that hard knockdown.
Yeah, what a lot of damage already on board. Garlic Bread looking like they might not just use their burst whatsoever. It's accepting the round loss. And Toxanz keeping this momentum up.
Sometimes rounds just happen like that. It's such a big gap that it's like, all right, I'm just going to leave this burst for the next round. I should not use it here. And it looks like Toxanz is already getting their pressure. And this time around, we're using the burst right off the bat.
Looks like that might have been the key to be able to help them get back into here. Toxanz not falling for it. Oh, that little safe jump setup, so hard to deal with. You can go high, low, or empty right, just like you saw. Enough to be able to close out here, putting Toxanz up 1-0.
That was so quick coming out there from Toxanz, especially being able to pull out from the corner and get a few throws in there, especially with that safe jump setup, being able to stop any pressure that Garlic Bread wanted to think of. Going to be a really strong start for them this time around.
Yeah, great start there from Toxanz. Really didn't have to play too much under the back foot. Garlic Bread did have a little bit of momentum going in there, but we'll see how they can adapt around how Toxanz playing. See if they can get any and he games onto the board.
They're trying to bring the hammers down, but it looks like Garlic Bread is trying to play a little bit more of a patient game, trying to see if they're going to find any pokes on Toxanz, but know that 2P is going to put the block string pressure back in on them, but never mind.
Yeah, 2 for 2 so far, calling out that fusion mix-up. Oh my god.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of damage, but even more so, that's going to be a rough situation for Toxanz off that hard knockdown. Already getting called out again by Garlic Bread into the corner for another wall break.
Oh my goodness, Toxanz now playing onto the back foot. Garlic Bread already starting off so strong, going with inside of the PRC overhead.
Looks like Toxanz is trying to find their way back into the pressure though, already putting Garlic Bread into the corner. Gotta watch out for that reversal OD, because if you don't, you're gonna get killed.
Wow, nice recognition there from Garlic Bread, calling out with inside of the PRC pressure continuation from Toxanz.
Already trying to set up that Ice Fish again, at least going to be able to get a hit off, and already putting Toxanz into the corner, get a nice counter before that burst comes out.
Oh, I love the patience there from Garlic Bread, just calling out what was supposed to be the fusion hold in.
Nice PRC yet again, finding him low, but nice burst again, going in with that Ice Fish, going to be able to combo off of it too, and find that beam! Ooh!
We got the 100 meter super on deck. Is it going to be enough damage to be able to close? It's going to be close. Unless I just don't know how much damage it does. Okay, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, when you said close, you really did mean close.
You know, I thought it was going to be not as close as that, but I'll take my credit. I knew it, sure.
yeah, you saw it in the back of your mind, your eyes mind, as it looks like Toxanz is still trying to make a run back against Garlic Bread. We got burst if we're Toxanz too, but with that little help, it really just has to be your pressure.
Wow, what great defense there from Garlic, blocking all of that and then punishing at the end to close it out, putting themselves up on the board 1-1.
Ooh. Really great turnaround there from Garlic Bread, already getting the run back, as now once again it's 1-1 in this set. It's not been very clean in any of the sets we've seen so far lately, which is such a good thing, which shows how strong these players are against each other.
Yeah, continuing on here, we'll see how Toxanz can be able to adapt to it. Garlic Bread looks like they got their understanding pretty well of how Toxanz is playing this matchup. See if Toxanz can figure out back how best to mix it up.
Nice, going to be continuing to hit in. Nice burst coming through from Garlic Bread. Not going to be enough though, as Toxanz is going to be continuing to push this pressure onto the wall.
Oh, should be enough for a wall break. It will be so. Toxanz not taking a single bit of damage at this point, and Garlic Bread already having burst out.
In there, nice PRC, gonna lead to a throw for Toxanz, trying to set up with the bird, and the tap dust going to do it in.
Yeah, nice pressure sequence there. I mean, it's so much to deal with and have to worry about in one little scenario, but Toxanz overwhelmed Garlic Bread, and we'll see how Garlic Bread reacts.
See how they want to react here. Toxanz trying to play more patient in the corner, literally just backing up and trying to use that Fujin to get out. Nice burst, but still that Michael sword, you gotta watch out.
Not gonna be enough to kill, but unless, oh my goodness, that guts from Anji is gonna be able to give him just a little bit of glimpse of life. Does not matter, immediate grab.
Yeah, immediate grab gonna take you out, tying up the rounds too alongside the game to see who's gonna get this advantage, and already trying to neutral shimmy that Fujin proved to be a little successful as we baited out that throw.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, so much to deal with, so many fish on board.
Trying to poke with the ice too, being able to find that 2K2E, continue the pressure with the Ice Fish, trying to hail down from the behind, gonna be able to combo.
Oh, able to start get themselves out, however, it's looking so rough.
Still heading in. Nice PRC to see that your throw was going to be baited out there, but still getting the other one. Garlic Bread going to be going 2-1 in the set so far.
Yeah, nice momentum going up. Toxanz was able to figure it out just a little bit, however, not working out into his favor. Garlic Bread going up, just playing clean is the best way to put it.
Really is the best way to put it. Garlic Bread been playing really clean right now and is one game away from locking themselves in for grand, which has gotta feel real good.
Yeah, looking real close, not too far off, and you want to be winner's side.
Yeah, that's where you want to be. You want to be on that winner side. You want that protection. It's exactly what Garlic Bread is trying to secure, especially after that 2K GD, continuing to have to block so much pressure trying to come in from Toxanz and being able to find a delayed DP punish.
Oh man, all this quarter pressure coming in from Dizzy is so hard to deal with.
Trying to throw in your hands, finding on the low, nice fusion there, and now trying to go in, being able to hit out the ice shards. Nice work.
Oh man, should be enough. Yup, will be enough there to take that round. Garlic Bread playing with so much momentum, trying to put themselves into the winner's side of Grands.
Nice job there for Garlic Bread. Nice little backdash there too, trying to play safe against Toxanz, but still being called out by that counter, trying to be jabbed out, but this time around, Garlic Bread wants none of that. They're going to be jabbing it through.
Man, this damage is just piling up.
Already trying to PRC our way into, but still getting thrown out, and that's going to be Garlic Bread.
This time, pressure might be instilling onto everyone as we kick right in to lose your semis.
Already such a strong start. Really nice burst coming out there from Poff, not letting Wachito start off their pressure.
Yeah, both players are just playing very passive. No one's really trying to commit to something yet. But Wachito is getting Poff stuck into that corner. Immediately, Poff gets out.
Nice, they just kept jumping in the corner, but hey, sometimes it works like that. Wachito going to be able to use that RRC to put Poff into the corner and take so much health off of them.
Oh, but right as you say that, Poff just doing such a great job at being able to escape this corner.
Now going to be able to continue that all the way to the corner, and nice, going to be pulling off an OD, which is definitely going to be taking Wachito's life.
Nice. Poff getting the first round onto the board.
Right, already really strong start on that round start too. Both of them just trading with each other, but now Wachito going to be able to start up the pressure, but not before Poff is trying to make their way out.
Yeah, Wachito is just trying to instill some sense of damage against Poff in the corner, but Poff's doing a great job at just finding their way out.
Nice, going to be able to try to get that chain in, going to find the opening onto Wachito, get that wall break. Of course, going to be popping the OD to make sure that they stay down on that hard knockdown.
Nice showing. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like they were potentially trying to go for an IED in, but does not get it. Poff looking in such a great position at this point. Has the burst available still, has this meter, doesn't even need it.
Doesn't even need to use it. Poff already going to be taking that first game, really making that statement against Wachito. This is going to be a rough set ahead of you.
Yeah, you're going to have to be fighting tooth and nail for it. Wachito is not getting any semblance. Like, Poff is just standing their ground. They're doing a great job at playing defense. However, not getting punished for not getting a lot of counter hits thrown out here. Wait, potentially, this might be a swap for Wachito?
We have been seeing them on the May all night in our top 8, so it'd be interesting if we did see a swap, but no, more so calming the nerves, making sure they go into this next part of the set calm, cool, and collected. Could be still rocking that May.
Yeah, you don't want to be going in there. Don't want to be going in with any bad momentum. Take your set, just calm down, potentially even change the song.
Yeah, sometimes just a song change is all you really need to get into the mood, but it looks like we're already using that burst, and hey, we put them into the corner.
Yeah, but as easy as you put them into the corner, Poff finds their way out and starts dealing so much damage.
Really rough right now for Wachito, still getting hit out of the sky. Nice, trying to get that wild assault in there, and another jab is going to do you in.
Wow. Pop just playing so strong at this point. So comfortable in this matchup.
Jumping in again. Too nice reflect coming out there from Wachito to try to save their life. Pop, though, not finding their opening this time around, even from their tether. There we go, though.
Gets an opening. Not going to be able to pick up and convert off of it, but it does not matter. We reset, and we go right back into it. Closing it out. Putting themselves up 2-0. She did not come to mess around. She wants this bad.
Yeah, no. Poth wants this bad right now. She wants to make it out of here a winner, and is already 2-0 against Wachito. Wachito, you gotta find your answer.
Yeah, it's scary at this point. You're down 2-0. Pop, she's been playing so strong. Wachito really hasn't been able to do any of this, crazy tense of May shenanigans that she's been able to pull off in the previous games. Until now.
Okay, already really strong round start for Wachito. Will be able to feel a little bit better about himself. Now trying to make their way in there, trying to get the seal ball. Going to be able to find that 2K2B RRC. And again, we're not spending burst if we're Pop.
No, I think at this point you're going to want to hold on to it, potentially wait till the next round. Yeah, you'll take that.
Perfect, too. Really good coming out there from Wachito.
Oh. Nice recognition there from Pop. Calling out Wachito on round start. Doesn't amount to much. Playing super passive right now.
Just to be able to get in. Already trying to put Wachito to the corner. Wasn't able to catch on the Johnson. And now they're going to be able to jump in from up top and use the Toxanz to get parried.
We have not seen parry much at all. However, it pays off in the one moment.
Really good area coming out there from Pop. Now finally using that burst to get out of the corner. Now trying to full screen space, but still just Toxanz their way into Pop.
Yeah, Wachito's just trying to play super slow and passive. However, Pop is not falling for it.
Sweet. Oh, and there we go. Pop going to be able to make their win again, as now it's going to be set point versus survival point.
Oh, man. Wachito needs to be able to mix up, do a little bit, find something new, something strange.
Sometimes this beat is just a little bit strange. We almost got that in there, didn't really convert off of it for Wachito, but now Pop trying to build that pressure, gets bursted out. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah, Pop trying to find this opening to be able to close it out. Not getting much off of it.
Jab and against still getting hit out. Pop trying to get in with the Osansen RRC to continue the pressure. Wachito just gonna have to take all this damage and one more jump in. Gonna do you in. Pop gonna be moving on to our losers brands.
Oh, we don't even need an intro. We want to get right into this.
Nah, we're not trying to be friendly around here. We're trying to get the win, and that's what Toxanz is immediately doing to Pop in the corner.
Yeah, I like the setup, trying to be able to use Butterfly into the pressure on block in corners, see how Pop will be able to rack. Oh, but that's the unfortunate part about using that anti-air. It's not going to be able, if the opponent just doesn't fall for it, you're in such a bad position like now.
Really rough position there for Toxanz, especially still getting jumped in on an RRC. You got no burst to save you. Even if you did, probably not the best bet, as Pop is already making that statement.
Yeah, going with inside of the next game already. Next round. Toxanz starting off a little strong, being able to get the quarter pressure. Pop just using this FD, trying to push away Toxanz from being able to continue the pressure.
Trying to slash their way in. Nice Fujin bringing the hammer down too. Gonna be able to throw. You already know Anji is so good at that Oki. Gonna be able to use the tap dust. Not gonna be able to seal the deal though.
Oh, that's unfortunate, especially with you having meter. You know, if that didn't work out, you would have regretted it. Does not matter. Toxanz paying off.
Toxanz already getting hit out though on this round start. We do have burst if we do want to use it, especially as we're being put into the corner. Really nice off of the mat using it, and already getting that air dash into the jump in, going to DP yourself all the way to the other side of the stage.
and just deciding instead of going for that wall break, just wanting to go for another sequence, another chance to be able to instill a lot more damage and just chip away at Pop.
Ooh, and then finding another hit into, you see that wall crumbling behind you. We're going to be popping an OD to make sure the hard knockdown is here and now, as it's going to be really down and out for Pop now. We do have a burst though.
Yeah, Pop having not only burst, but having a 100-meter at that point, deciding to burn the YRC, get themselves into a better position. We'll see how it's going to be able to impact the game, but Toxanz playing so very patiently, just deciding to play around that spin range. And it just works out so well, going up 1-0 in a tight set for game one.
So smart from Toxanz there at the end to continue to use that counter and canceling out of it just to bait out the YRC, the PRC, and that burst too. Really just saying, okay, I can easily take this as long as I burn Pop's resources. And that is exactly how it went out.
Yeah, Toxanz, great showing there. We'll see how Pop can be able to adapt.
Especially as we are in the losers finals now. It is really high stakes, as already in this round start, a really strong start, already forcing Toxanz in bursts.
Yeah, but Pop getting that off, getting so much damage, and should be able to get wall. Talk about a great start.
Being able to stop the counter too with the throw and setting up the tether from there too, but still that 2P from Toxanz really doing you in.
I like the recognition just to go immediately with inside of a super there. Just get the wall. Not. Oh, he did bait. Or not.
Did not block off jumping in, and because of that, Toxanz is going to be losing this round.
Man. Toxanz need to be able to clean it up just a little bit. Both players about at the same position. Tether might be working a little bit with inside of Pop's favor here.
Really nice Oki coming out there from Toxanz too, using that bird to set up for a throw and making sure that Pop keeps defending, being able to do it again, finding on the low this time around, and yeah, we're getting that hard knockdown, baby.
Yeah, I like the recognition this time around from Toxanz. Instead of going for that safe jump setup where jumping after throwing, just deciding to go for a perfect time butterfly for Oki. So that way, in case Biken throws out parry, you're not punished.
Really smart coming out there from Toxanz. Already trying to play it safe yet again against Pop to make sure that you're not caught out lacking, but still Pop finding those pokes, finding that Sansen, and really putting the pressure on.
Well, a nice little opening there, and already getting the burst away from Toxanz. Pop still having full health on board with all this pressure inside the corner. Toxanz need to find a way out.
Trying to throw in those fans, try to see what they can do, use the 2P, it's been so good, but this time around does not call Pop out, but still they're not watching their toes.
Well, and Pop just does a great job of being able to jump out when inside the corner and punish. Been doing it all throughout top 8 now.
One more good hit or just a lot of chip, and there that hit is going to be able to tie up the set 1-1.
Man. Talk about a close clutch set there. Pop guessing right on the overhead and was able to close it out. 1-1 on the board for what might be one of the closest, tightest sets that we've had.
Yeah, no, this is getting a lot more tight, even from what we've seen before. Both of these players really playing on their A game, and now going into the third game to see who takes this advantage.
Yeah, we'll see how the round starts to go again. Both players seeming to be a little bit more patient. Or not. I mean, we're just going out swinging.
Oh, nice. Trying to get that butterfly in again, too. But nice burst. And really coming out there from Pop. Still going to be stuck in that corner, but we get that parry off.
Yeah, Pop deciding now to start showing that parry. Now putting it on a mental stack for Toxanz. Having to think about that now and going for a true meaty setup.
That setup, nice though. Going to be getting the throw for Pop and taking the round from there.
Yeah, nice recognition and punishing off of that.
Trying to play patient, trying to find that jump in. The sweep not going to be successful for Pop, as Toxanz is already getting set up with that butterfly, going to be able to force you to get hit.
Yeah, playing around the parry did not work out there for Pop. He got so punished So much damage, wall break coming through, and Toxanz being able to get the super.
Again, just a simple connection, gonna force the burst from Toxanz. Hoff trying to keep himself safe in the corner. Not gonna happen this time around. Toxanz found their pressure and found that overhead.
Yeah, and I think if you're Pop, you're just gonna take the round here. Keep that burst going into the last round.
Especially with this big burst efficiency coming out here between players. Gonna feel very good to Puff to get a jail out of 3 card. Just a little get out of jail free.
Yeah, but immediately Toxanz putting Poff right back into the corner, and Poff just struggling to find an answer.
Nice DP though coming off from Toxanz, still trying to set up with the butterfly, being able to tap dust into it and force that wall break. Already a big statement against Poff, and finding another opening is exactly what you need for a perfect and for the leg up.
Yeah, nice showing there from Toxanz, deciding instead of just breaking that wall, get one more opportunity to be able to win the round, and it worked out.
Really worked out in your favor, and now this could potentially be set game for Toxanz unless Poff can do something about it, which we've seen before. Poff can most definitely tie this set up.
Yeah, we've seen it before. Like you mentioned, Poff has been able to find their way back into these sets. Just, if I'm not mistaken, they had a perfect last time whenever they were down a little bit and deciding, and was the deciding factor on them bringing it back in the set.
They've been able to make their way back out even in those situations, and this could be the same situation here. We have been seeing how strong Poff has been able to play in some situations against Toxanz, especially in that second game when they were able to get the leg up, but it's just going to be a matter of time to tell.
Whoa.
Whew.
Get a nice... I think what's going on is we got a player disconnected. It could be Strive server moment. You know, your favorite ArcSys publishers own.
We are really flying. There we go.
Wait. Yup, I was gonna say the song. Yeah, I mean, what's funny? I mean, some people didn't even know that song had lyrics. Oh, unfortunate there. Poff did disconnect. Try to. How are we taking the ruling on that? Give them a chance to come back in. They weren't inside of a game yet. I think both players are running on fairness. They didn't feel that was a true disconnect inside of a mid match. Love to see that both players want to just run it back. They want a true set. Hopefully, there we go. This time around, did not take as long.
There we go. Okay, just a little hiccup in the matrix. Still gonna get back into this next game very smoothly, as now Toxanz is already starting up some nice pressure, getting that tap dust off.
Yeah, you know, I wonder in those scenarios, what going for tap dust is really going to benefit for you there. Having no meter on deck, just...
Maybe sometimes there's just a race. You still get some damage in there, still get an opening.
Yeah. Oh, tried to go there for the anti-air, didn't work out, did have burst to be able to save themselves, but it's looking rough for this time around. Pop, double blicky?
Ooh. Double gun super kind of crazy, being able to finish it off with a fire too. Really big run up for Poff there.
Yeah, we'll see. Toxanz definitely playing onto the back foot at this point. Poff has a lot of momentum going inside of this second round.
Nice, finding that 2B yet again, trying to continue, but whiffing the throw, not going to be good for Toxanz. Has to play a little bit more patient, trying to backdash, but still getting called out by that Yosansen.
Yeah, distance did not work out for Poff. Did not work out in her favor. Toxanz. Oh.
He's gonna find that air connection again and put you into the corner. Try to find the mat. Toxanz has the corner on you now. Is trying to play a little bit more patient to make sure they get their opening. Nice counter.
And I like the recognition of what they were trying to go for. We've seen what Toxanz has been able to do when they have the corner. I love it.
RC. Okay. We got a set point versus survival point situation.
Wow. Pop just had a lot of the momentum that they had taken away. However, they want it back badly. Pop having burst still on deck, having meter at this point. Toxanz not having much life left.
Toxanz got to figure out a way to get the advantage back in their favor, but Pop does not want to let go of the driver's seat. Going to be able to put Toxanz into the corner and take them out on a perfect, tying up the set 2-2.
We got a spicy set now. Both players on the brink of being able to fall out at third. One last chance to be able to get yourself inside of grand finals. Ooh, we got a good set. Ooh, we got a good set.
We got a good one. Another game 5 on our hands to see who moves up to grand finals to fight Garlic Bread. Will it be Poth or will it be Toxanz for a rerun? We're just gonna have to fight out here and now.
Yeah, Toxanz wants the chance to be able to get the one back, prove that it was just a fluke. Poth wants to prove they deserve to be in winners grand finals and take it all.
That's exactly what Poth is trying to prove right now. Being able to hit out and already putting so much pressure onto Toxanz. Even with this block string, it's still going to be really rough.
Oh, I like it. They're trying to call out with parry, trying to call out a mash. Toxanz didn't fall for it and punished it.
Be punishing it all the same, but Toxanz, here we go, going to be able to get parried this time around by Poth as they pull out the tether and jab in, and now it is Poth that is at set point.
Yeah, like we mentioned, do not sleep on Poth. She can immediately turn this around.
Being able to carry right off of that launcher, going to be able to send you flying through the wall in the first 6 seconds, and being able to throw, we saw that spin.
And now Toxanz playing on such a back foot, does have burst, is going to be able to use it here. Yeah, oh man, you're on such a back foot. Can Toxanz be able to take it? We got a good counter hit. We got the corner. We know what Toxanz can do when he has corner Sayer.
Going to be able to pull it all the way towards that OD. Going to be getting that hard knockdown on the wall break. But we got to remember, Poth does have burst. Toxanz is far away from it with that little health. Not going to be finding it. Just got to keep rushing in against Poth right now. Throw down your fans. Get that tap. Does such a good poke.
Oh, not going to be enough. Unfortunately, he's not able to get the super off. How both players, now this is looking eerily close.
Nice backdash, trying to find with the Fujin, trying to find on the low, and gonna be able to.
Oh my god, Toxanz called their way right back into the set, nearly having burst, almost tied up exactly.
Right, final game, final round situation right now. It all comes down to this round alone, as they're already gonna be hit out of the sky. Unfortunate for Toxanz, they're so close to burst though, and finding that counter.
Oh my god, already getting the burst off. Toxanz still has it on deck. Pop just slowly trying to inch their way closer and closer.
Boom, nice.
Oh,
Can they keep the mat up?
Oh, is it going to be it? Red RC, one more hit. Pop is going to be able to take it, clutching it out.
Especially with how many close sets they have had, and now going to be letting the intros roll to see our final 2 combatants. A semester of work. It all comes down to these two, Poth versus Garlic Bread. Who is going to walk away the winner of our fall semester? You're going to have to find out.
What better way to kick it off than having the intros rock inside of a clutch set? Oh.
Ooh. It's such a strong start already for Poth as we're putting Garlic Bread into the corner, but they're clawing their way back out. We got an Ice Fish right above you, and we're going to juggle with it.
Yeah, Poth starting off, getting a little bit of the opening. Does not matter. Garlic Bread already coming right back into the set.
Nice PRC in order to get that throw off. Now trying to set up the ice yet again. Finding on the low. Little Michael Sword in there too. Get the freeze off on Poff. Got you wall slumped.
Oh, doesn't get full wall off of it. However, gets a ton of damage off.
Oh, and then send the Narwhal in order to secure the first round.
Poff needs to find some way to get back in. Garlic Bread just carrying all this momentum once they get one knockdown.
Get the fire, trying to get more ice in there too. Michael Sword being able to call out and break check yet again against Poff.
Keeping Poff stuck in the corner. Poff's had a great shot at being able to get out with some of the previous sets. However, can they do it against Garlic?
Got the burst just in the nick of time to try to make their way back, finding their opening against Garlic Bread. Now going from the west side to the east side. We got the tether set up, and we force the burst out of Garlic, but the ice!
The ice wall will take it there, putting Garlic Bread up on the board. 1-0. They don't want to reset at all.
Nah, they don't want to take it to a reset. They know the track record of Poff and how many Game 5s happen with them. They don't want it here in the Grand Finals, already taking a leg up. But we know Poff can try to make a run back.
Oh, we know it for sure. Poff has just proven time and time again they are not to be counted out.
No, not in the slightest. Going into this next round, we're going to let those intros roll. Not this time around. We saw it at the start of the set, and now already seeing the pressure coming in for Poff this time around.
Yeah, Garlic Bread deciding to get rid of that burst early on just to be able to get some more momentum going in. Same thing with Poff. Both of them deciding they want the momentum early in.
The momentum early on, especially for these two, is really the deciding factor in these games, especially as Poff using that tether, always going to be a leg up against Garlic Bread, putting them constantly in the corner, but the tether this time around actually doing them in. Garlic Bread going to escape, but still getting hit out.
Oh, reversal super. It's being pulled out. It's going to be able to get a little bit of a leg up for Garlic. Oh, I like the JS being able to destroy the fish.
Air back dash, going to be able to keep themselves alive against Poff. Trying to enter from the air. Michael Sword could be the perfect way to carry us to the corner. And just one OTG going to secure the round for Garlic Bread.
Wow. Garlic Bread starting off so strong. Really just wanting to wrap this up so quick.
Poff just really running into here right now, but again, just sweeping with that 2K2D to make sure that Poff stops in their tracks. Still got the ice fish behind us, but we get called down in the air.
Ooh, Poff getting a bit of momentum going here. Going to be able to get the hard knockdown with the wall break.
He's going to be able to lay so much damage too onto Garlic Bread. Already trying to jump into with the mat, being able to find that opening with the Osansen, going to be able to secure the round.
Well, Garlic Bread starting off strong after was a bit upset about how the last round went.
Gold burst though coming out for Poff, trying to build a little tension. Not going to be enough though. Garlic Bread can make sure that that doesn't happen. Stuck in the corner, trying to find that neutral shimmy. A little bit of air connection, but again, Garlic Bread finds those.
Garlic Bread getting in a lot of damage without even having to get this wall. Garlic Bread still also having burst on deck. Poff need to be able to get rid of that.
Still got burst if we want to use it. Going to be using it here, trying to set up the ice trap. Going to be successful against Poff, and yeah, get the beam out. We are taking Poff out here and now. Garlic Bread going to be up 2-0.
Boom. Talk about cinematically too.
Yeah, just literally just pulled out the Kamehameha, making sure that we take a page out of the past of Arxis, making sure that you get out of here.
Wow, but Garlic Bread, one game away from being able to take this.
Yeah, it is literally all down to this. This game could be it for our semester, and we could be seeing Garlic Bread as our champion, or Poff can do what they usually try to do and try to make that reverse sweep.
Yeah, we'll see if they have it in them for one more.
A little little bit of pressure back and forth in this round start, and the tether being set up for Poff.
Well, Poff's already off to a great start, getting that burst away, getting this corner pressure, is going to be able to take wall with a hard knockdown.
Really good hard knockdown there, trying to defend, but Poff is just playing so aggressively, finding a strong opening. We literally have a hair of a health bar, but it's not stopping. Okay, maybe it does stop us.
Poff does find it, closes it out, trying to continue this momentum.
Nice wild assault.
Having the meter on deck, Garlic Bread's just been playing this on their back foot. They do have burst available. However, Poff has just been doing so much damage inside of this corner with how continuous they've been with the pressure.
Poff is not letting go. And now Garlic Bread needs to find a way in. Gonna be able to jump in, set up the Michael Sword, getting 2 Ice Fish in there, and really pushing Poff back. Even if getting a stray hit, it's really forcing that full screen pressure, as now we set up the ice and the fire.
Yeah, it's trying to just zone Poff out from being able to get any opportunity. However, that will be enough. Poff putting themselves up on the board.
Okay, we got a game up for Poff, finally being able to learn and adapt against Garlic Bread, and now going to be able to get that game and going to be trying to use that momentum to see if they're going to be able to get that bracket reset.
Yeah, we'll see what happens in here. Garlic Bread still having the advantage lead. Poff still needs to get 2 more, coming with a reverse 3-0 just to set it back to losers. Once they get into the losers, then Poff will have the chance to win it all.
Ooh, trying to do a little bit of an air shimmy, air dashing back and forth. Did not catch Poff. Actually going to be getting a counter with the Michael Sword, being able to pop it off again after the ice and already getting that wall break.
Yeah, interesting choice there from Poff, deciding not to use the reverse. I mean, you're just starting off onto the back foot already, and Garlic Bread now having a 100 meter on deck too. Yeah, just go for the super.
Yeah, not going to be able to kill though. Needs one more good hit. Yeah, that's super. Really good at breaking the wall, but not good at damage. But hey, we get in with the fire, and now we're on set point.
Yeah, Poff really got to figure out some answer. Garlic Bread just playing so strong.
Just trying to set up so many traps. Going to be able to find one in the sky and finally force the burst off of Poff.
Garlic Bread playing so clean. They don't want to allow for any mistakes.
Nice, gonna be able to get another Michael Sword in there. Doesn't have enough tension. Just gonna have to use one more to get the wall break. Poff on their last legs, their last tournament run. Can they try to make the difference against Garlic Bread here and now? No.
Oh, what an amazing air grab there just to close it out. Garlic Bread is going to be winning it 3-1 over Poff and is going to be your CFGC Stride Fall 2025 champion.